breathes on you, GG, it's over.
Normally I see the tanks waiting, like saying fire breath now, and then you go in after the fire breath, right? Rather than just trying to like get just the right spot.
Yes, so Phil will be coming as necessary, but you guys should be able to see the cast bar as well on the boss, so just be mindful. I suppose it's just down to individual responsibility, but please don't go in if you can avoid it. Outside of that, is there anything else?
Has everyone done the stimulator?
So?
Stimulator?
I don't know, butt plug, sir.
Cool. All right, I'm putting a full timer up. Let's check. Hang on. Need you guys to flask up if you haven't already. Buffs are out. Everything looks good. Ravian, you need to eat food and put a flask on. Endless, you also need to flask and not be AFK.
Timbox, he's asleep.
When you get a carbot on you, range as well, make sure you don't run through another caster because it will kick them as well. When the fucking snowballs on your back, it will.
Oh, really?
People.
That's lame.
Yeah, it kicks them at their mid cast or knocks them down. So just be mindful of that. It's like a little, I think it's like 5 yards or something. It's not very big.
Phil, where's all your new gear?
New gear.
Alright, full time is going out.
Fade, bro. Cardi. Your girl's mine, brother.
Alright, let's focus up here. If we wipe because of fucking people carrying on, I'm gonna lose my shit.
No point pre-potting on this either.
Pre-flame capping, though.
Pre-pot in 23 seconds.
I'll do what I like with my indestructible things.
Yeah, you only get 1 second of pre-pot though.
Bro. Me next, bro.
You have 2 seconds.
5,
Focus.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grab the fire.
Don't finish casts, get out.
Yep, it does a lot of damage. Alright, first snowball is out. So you're going to move in. Can we get a pop on Nifik? Nope, he's moving in, he's fine. Awesome. Okay, so you're turning and you're DPSing the target down and cleaving onto the boss.
Exact.
Moving on to Phil, I'm taunting in 3, 2, 1. Taunting now on Burnade. Let me know when your stacks are down.
Range to run in a bit more for us to cleave.
Good movement on those snowballs.
Like that another. Oh, happened? No, red.
I don't. Yeah.
Taunt again.
Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, Snowball is out. Move into melee. I've got 2 stacks. Just gonna roll some cooldown. I'm gonna have to take this up to 3, I think. Moving that Snowball into melee.
So
oh my
like
god.
20 seconds.
One.
Not in?
No, yep, you're good. Alright. Snowball, move it into melee.
4, can I get you, please?
Very good. Alright, he's down. Burn that Snowball down. He'll move into position to grab Dreadscale, who's going to be Skull. I'll be grabbing X.
5, 4,
You facing the wall, Phil?
2.
We're going to be stacked up on Acid Law.
Yep.
Am I sending it here?
Yes, send lust.
Target you.
Range, please make sure you're spread out. I don't want multiple of you taking that damage buff.
Melee.
I need to move to Phil. We have a slime pull down over melee. Moving back in.
Arch got knocked out, he's frozen.
Alright, that's fine. Can we get a bop from Hanko on Arch, please?
Done.
Alright. Alright, Hanko's used his DS. Trixie, I'm going to get you
Moving it
next. Yep, that's fine. I'm in the slime pool. I'm going to have to move. That's fine. I'm going to need file.
Spread
Alright,
out.
so I'm picking up Dreadscale here. I'm going to be picking up Skull. Yep, B-res on Arch, B-res on
I got
Finch. Alright, keep DPSing down Dreadscale. So pump Dreadscale, put dots on Acid more, and just leave it at that for the minute, but burn Dreadscale down. Bill, I can't move to you with the debuff. Watch that fire. Alright, cool. Dreadscale is down. I'm coming over to you now. Burn Acid
Spread out,
more.
guys.
Any extra cooldowns, but you do need to spread out. Move, move, move. Melee, be careful of that slime pool. Move to the other side. It's not over there.
Chaos, can you innovate, please?
Target you.
Don't be in front of the box, guys. I gotta move into this side.
You've got the debuff on you. When you get frozen, you're going to bubble it off, yeah? Slime pool on melee?
Yeah, I have bubble.
Okay, that's fine. It's coming up again in a minute. Phil's picking it up. MD's into Phil here. Can we get Endless up, please, if we've got the battle red?
Save your stuffers.
Big spread in case he splashes.
Watch out, watch out. Spread, spread, spread. Alright, it's on Phil. Good job. Okay, cool. We only have Endless as battle red, so... GG at the minute.
No, I still got
Okay,
mine.
cool. So, Phil, I'm going to get you to make sure you're tanking him in the center of the room, please. So just Phil's going to slowly move him into the center. Melee move with him. Range spread out away from the middle. Spread, spread, spread. You don't all want to get hit with this ice ability, guys. So if you're all over the same side in the conal rain.
Do we get Leafy to get up 4 and then...
After
get
this,
that
after the next, after the massive crash. I don't want people to be in a bad position for that. Alright. See, melee, so this is the... Okay, cool. He's going to get us all back to the wall now. Alright, if you get targeted, run left or right. Do not run towards him. So watch what Booth does. You got so much time to get away from there. Awesome. Alright, and Phil's going to be moving him. Oh, no. Booth!
Went in too
So
quick.
much time.
Alright, cool. So he's in rage. Trixie is DS. Dax, have you got DS for this?
Yeah, yep.
No,
Perfect.
yeah,
I'll get you to go straight. Dax is going after.
Balance, please, if we haven't.
Got
Yep.
it.
Alright, conal abilities out. Use your human racials if you can. Human racials if you can, big. Cool. Okay, cool. You can get those battle reses out now, if we haven't already. Pause
This is a
down.
very good trank shot, Ravian.
I've had the animals until after. Alright, he's in the center again. Get ready. Make sure you move. No one can be in the way of that. So move out of the way.
One.
Just move, move, move. Get the fuck away from it. Perfect.
Now go.
I don't want to wait for like the little shitty squat animation that he does.
Yeah. And you need to make sure that you're still at max melee range melee. You don't want to get yeeted back. Loss of damage. Alright, DS now, please, Dax. Anchor on the next cone. If you're not in it, I'll get you to DS then, please. Alright, get ready. Move, move, move.
I'm so laggy.
Okay, Hank goes down. There is no DS. It's
Okay.
on, taunting on Burnades. It's on Burnades. Perfect, okay. That was fine.
Run back.
Oh, blade of Torres.
Oh, very
am
nice.
so laggy.
Wow.
Oh, and the legs too, huge.
That's alright. Hanko, if you
That's
want on the
really
next
nice,
boss, I can get, go to heal as well if you're a little bit concerned.
Oh, Nero's not here.
I'd rather play it safe for the 50 chest on the first one.
Neuronode?
It's Bis Rogue legs and Bis Rogue dagger.
Oh,
So-
spewing.
That was working as intended. I got killed as I pressed Kitty Leap. I didn't even launch in the air. Just slap. And I didn't listen to Burn. I jumped in too early.
I mean, things we can work on till next week, or next lock-in.
All right. I am about to send out a visual note. So that's a visual note that's been sent out. It's really rough. There are no assigned positions, but that is the rough layout on what you want to be positioned like for this boss. You want to be spread out enough so that way you're not in danger of doing any cleave damage with any of the fire abilities that go out. You also want to make sure you're in range of a healer, because if healers can't get to you, you will wipe the raid. Full stop. There is a debuff that goes out. I can't remember the name of it. I'll get
Incinerate Flesh.
Incinerate Flesh, that's the one. So Incinerate Flesh will go out on a target. Healers, you need to absolutely smash that person until they're full, basically. The best person for that is Paladin or Paladins, but other healers are obviously welcome to switch as well. Don't neglect the rest of the raid. But yeah, so if that person doesn't get healed, they'll explode and they'll wipe out 50% of the raid, anyone in their general vicinity. I'll do the normal signs as well. So there's not much to Draxus, except for he has Fell Fireballs. Those need to be kicked, so I have a kick rotation in for Solos and Allshock. I'm sure Solos could get them all on his own. I'm assigning a second kick as well, so that way we can be 100% sure they're being done. On top of that, a fireball will go out into the range. It'll be a green flame. You just need to kite that flame out and away from everyone else in the raid. So just move it out. Don't freak out about where you're placing it or anything like that. Just go for the clearest section you can and make sure you're impacting no one else's space. Outside of that, there are other targets that will pop up other than just the boss. The first target you need to worry about is a portal. If the portal comes up, it is your #1 target. You switch off the boss into that portal until the portal's dead. We're going to save our lust for that first portal when it comes out, which is about 5 to 10 seconds after the boss starts. Out of that portal will come Mistresses of Pain. Phil will just get taunts on those. We don't really need a second tank for this fight. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. There's going to be a buff that goes up on the boss. It's going to be in I think it's 10 or 15 stacks. Mages, you guys need to spell steal that buff. If there's any remaining after the first 3-4 GCDs, it's just going to be purged by someone else. You want to spell steal that buff because it gives you a hectic damage increase and it's really good for the raid. Outside of that, I'm pretty sure everyone here has done it. Anyone got any questions?
Can I poke the boss to start?
In a minute. In the comments, Geordie say, yes, you can. I don't know what you mean by the Inferno, but the Fell Fireball, you can definitely kick that. As for the rest of the abilities that go out, there'll be a Volcano that goes out. You need to damage that down, burn it straight away. Phil will move the boss to the Volcano and we'll cleave it and kill it. Any of the Infernals that come out, Phil's going to try and pick up, but they should just be cleaved down and killed by everyone in the raid. Please spread out into the correct positions. Melee stacking on Moon, and we'll go from there. And then Kaizen can start the fight.
Okay, I poke.
All right, yeah.
Love that RP.
We'll never see that dagger again when Nero's in the raid.
Quick question with the flames that you drop. Does it drop every second where you have the debuff?
Pretty sure it is every second, but I'm not 100% sure.
Because that's
pretty
okay.
frequently.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
it has
so
a
it's
little
going to be,
countdown.
it'll be a trail of fire, exactly right.
Okay.
It has a little countdown. You'll probably hear Voges or whatever count it down, I think 3 seconds or something. So it gives you a bit of time to run out, and then it starts dropping the fire. So you just want to.
I want those fires as far out as possible, so I don't give a fuck who you are. Don't finish your cast. Move.
Well, we want to stay in range of the healer as well.
Exactly.
So you want to do like a snake pattern.
Just
Like the old
quickly.
Nokia snake
Yes,
game.
that's-
Tenko, have you got range on Bunch, Divino, Rovian, Omni?
I have range on everyone in the raid.
My homie.
Those are the people I can't see get
Yeah.
in range.
Look at these hunters, get in there.
Leafy should have everyone too.
My tailoring war buffs.
Once the volcano comes out,
Okay.
I'm going to be calling
Don't
DS
don't
rotation
pre-pot
as well.
on. Don't pre-pot on DBM timer. It's a bit later.
When hero?
4,
On first portal.
2, 1.
Don't be too close to Jiraxis. He will clap.
Pre-pot now.
You said the thing?
Hits. No, not yet.
What? Can you say on pull?
No, I said on first portal.
RT no.
Well, you know. Spell, major spell steal. Portal's out, send lust. Kill that portal, burn it, burn it, burn it.
Still dead.
Get the ad. Ad's gotta die fast.
Leave down that Mistress of Pain. Good kicks. Kaz is kiting the fire. Healers, please watch him. Spell to spell. Oh, sorry, spell steal, spell steal.
Need faster heals on that debuff, guys. At the 11 hands up.
Yeah, okay. Please make sure you're focusing that debuff guy.
If it goes off, we all die.
Yeah. Don't want to lose a wipe for something completely avoidable. Don't go too far, don't go too far. Alright, Infernal Volcano's out. DS now, Hanko. Burn that volcano, kill it, kill it. Leave those fell flame at Infernal. Dax DS, if you've got it.
Don't have it.
Rixia DS.
Okay, innovate please, Endless.
Spell steal. That one's gonna mess me up for a few weeks. Oh, good kick.
Yeah, welcome.
It was Davina.
It was an auto cast, let's be honest.
No. All manual, all manual.
Really good heals on Dax there. Really good heals.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Not you. Portal, DPS it down. Pump, pump, pump. I don't care how low the boss is. Pump that portal. Big heals on Finchy. Big heals.
Spell steal.
Spell steal now.
Ad's gonna die.
Kill it, kill it.
Oh, it locked me.
Alright, now burn the boss.
Tab's out of range for me.
He's in range of Leafy.
Yeah, no, they're good.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
Alright,
bro,
cool.
this
Good
is a
job, guys.
tank and spank.
Pretty much.
Okay, everyone over to the Alliance
buff.
side shields, please. Don't be over the Horde side. Move, move, move.
Cheeky ring, Fanker?
Nope.
Rip.
Next week, want to see no ads and kill the portal first.
Okay, so GG, you're going to be CCing the Warlock pet if there is a Warlock. I don't care what there actually is in the comp yet. That's just the sign that's going to go out for the week. Davino, same with you. You're on the Resto Druid. I don't care if there is a Resto Druid. That is what you are banishing if it's there.
Mhm.
Now, we're going to be operating our CC the same way the Geordie's videos do. I liked that. It's two people working in two teams, right? So 4 people working in 2 teams. That's going to be Davino and Selmec. You guys are going to be on Circle and Star targets. And Team 2 is going to be GG and Omnific. You guys are going to be working on Triangle and Diamond targets. Now, I want you guys to be making sure that you guys are CCing until DR and then switching. So that CC for Davino and Selmec, I mean, for both groups, will be Fear and Polymorph. They use different DR. Please make sure you're calling your CC DR. Now, GG, you're going to have to call for both of you because Omni doesn't have a mic. Davino and Selmec, you guys communicate effectively. On pull, whatever the skull target is, Arch, so Kaizen's going to run in. He's going to fear everything out of the way and force them to use their PvP trinkets. Arch, I'm going to do a grip rotation on Skull. So I'm going to go in, grab Skull, grip it back to me, and then you're going to grab Skull off me and grip it back to you. We're going to do that so that way everyone sends it, including Lust, into the Skull target, and we DPS it down and just take it off the board entirely. No one's activated it. I was wondering why it took so long. Yes. Now, we're going to need kiting done on a lot of these. So the two highest priority targets, in my opinion, are the Shaman and the Holy Priest, if there is one. If there's a Shaman, we're going to burn that first. If there's a Holy Priest and a Shaman, we're going to burn... No, fuck it. I'm not going to go over the ifs and buts. Let's just see.
Sorry. Holy Priest.
Perfect.
Holy Paladin.
Is there a particular place you want our soulstones going on for this fight?
Not for this fight. It doesn't matter too much. I would probably put it on key people. Henko still has a soulstone. I'd put one on maybe someone who can battle res. That'd be a good idea. So Leafy or Endless or...
This is a good comp.
Yeah, Leafy.
Is there a druid there? I don't see a druid.
Daz,
Yeah,
I
no
don't see a druid, no.
No rep paladin. Like, this is nice.
Okay, so I didn't do assigns up for this because it was depending on our fucking comp. So let me just chuck out some marks. I'm sorry for this. I'll get better with time.
That rogue is going to be brutal for healers.
Yeah, the rogue is in the other pugs that we've done hasn't been too much of an issue. There's going to be frost traps out. Healers should just be able to kite around those frost traps. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. And then, if you're still having issues, just call for a bop and we'll chuck one on you. And after the two healers are dead, so that would be the Shaman and the Holy Priest, after those two are dead, we can switch straight to the Rogue if it's causing you guys issues. We found in 25-man, though, the Warrior has been more of an issue, which is going to be our third kill target for today. And then we'll move into the Holy Paladin and then the Rogue. So for the Rogue, we don't have a Rogue, so we can't keep it locked down. I'm going to go Arch. I'm going to get you to just stay on top of the Holy Paladin, which is going to be marked with triangle. I want you and you should be able to get most kicks. Stay on top of that Holy Paladin. Keep it kicked. Keep it CC'd. And we're just going to have to go Skull, Cross, and then Square as the healers to take them out of the comp, and then go Moon on the Warrior after that, I think. So, cool. And then outside of that, we're going to do these ones.
So I'm CCing the Rogue.
Yeah,
sorry,
mate,
say that
yeah.
again, Davino.
Oh, I'm doing the Rogue, just to confirm, yeah? Circle. Cool.
Yeah. I've moved Star to the Mage. The Mage is more of an issue because of the polymorphs. Now, if someone calls for a bop them. Don't bop yourself. If you've got an auto self-cast, like, thing on for that, be careful with it, because everyone's going to go for it, and I'm not going to discourage that. Shadow Daz and Booth, please make sure you're on top of the master spells. If there's a Lust that manages to go out with Skull, we're going to want to off them immediately, as well as the Paladin will bubble and or bop. You need to make sure that those are good straight away. Any kick you can get it. Any CC you can put out, get it. Now, I've marked 2 CC teams for Circle, Star, Triangle, and Diamond, right? That doesn't mean that that's all we can CC, right? That means that the Shadow Priest that's out, you know, a Shaman can chuck a fucking Hex on it. The Death Knight that's out, I want Kaizen, I want you to hassle the Death Knight a little bit if it starts causing issues for people, and get Arch to help you sort of kite that around after the square target is over. So Arch will be on square. I'll fix up the signs for tomorrow. Yeah. Frost armor, whatever you've got that will be good for PvP, please make sure that you're using. I think other than that, we'll be overthinking it. It'll be a full DPS thing here. We've got no tanks. Look after your healers. I can't mark the healers because they're on targets, but yeah, AoE is pointless. You guys need to single target the each marker down, or we're not going to get it down.
Have to
We break
resist
and
seed.
CC. yeah, don't seed, don't cyclone, fucking hurricane or whatever. Just make sure you're throwing out CC where you can, be as useful as you can, and yeah, shouldn't be an issue.
For everyone with a pet, can you make sure that it is not on defensive, that it's on passive, and you tell it to attack specific targets?
That is also a good point.
Yeah,
Please
no
don't be
worries,
breaking CC with your pets. I hate to agree with Booth, but I do. Davino, you're... Sorry, Gigi, you're going to be banishing the Warlock pet because it is there. Please remember to be doing that. If it hits DR...
No, I will forget. I will forget.
Alright, well, Davino, give her a hand if
I'm
she needs it.
joking, I'm joking. It's fine. I've got
Yeah,
it. And
call
I'll
it
yell
out
out if it
right.
gets DR'd, and I'll try and fear it if fearing my other target is not already on DR.
For the love of
Perfect.
God.
I'm just
For the
gonna.
love of
I'm
God,
just
don't
before we
multitask.
do anything else or say anything else. If you guys complain about the time it takes for us to explain a boss, and then we wiped that boss because we rushed through it, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. Okay, because if we have a chance at a 50 on the first week, I want to be taking it. So shut the fuck up with your whinging and listen. Okay?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Just fucking. That's it. Full time's going out. So Kaizen, be ready to run in and fear. Once they're feared, I'm going to be death gripping Skull. Arch is going to be standing like a full grip distance away from me, and I'll be gripping. Alright, grip it back now.
I've been silent, so I can't get the pet yet.
That's fine. Send last, Wilson.
It's good. It's done.
I am. Let's get some frost traps down too.
Okay, cool. So we get a battle res on Kaizen. Yep, good DS. Trixie, you follow.
I'm dead.
Yeah, Davino, switch.
I'm dead.
Alright, call for bops, guys. Call for bops. Kill the totems. Kill the totems. Burn Skull. Burn Skull. Get your CC out. Wind Fury totem. Get it down.
I've knocked it.
Big pump into Skull. Make sure we have an MS up on each boss as well. Finchy, you're good for that. Tremor totem. Get it down. Alright, cool. Switching to X. That's the priest. DPS in the priest. GG's down. Shadow Mantle, get her CC, please. That's banishing the pet, and that is helping Omnific
I'm
with
up
Team
again,
2.
I'm up.
Okay.
Heals, please.
Can't CC Rogue.
That's fine.
Just
run it over the frost trap. Don't be pestilencing here either, Arch. Alright, cool, good job. We're moving on to square next.
Archer shaped him. Hit him.
Get the paladin
Red on
next.
the edge.
Okay, we're gonna need a master spell here. Booth, please be ready for that. Daz, be back up.
A howl would be good on the where they're all stacked up over there.
You guys,
Yep, get it.
I think he's
you
already
just call for bops if you need them.
Yeah, please be calling.
DI back to Davino.
Yeah.
Blade Storm on the warrior. Move away from that warrior. Move away from him. It's not worth that damage. Get range kicks if you can. Call for a bop.
Oh, good.
That was really good.
Circles out. Circles out.
That's fine. Bop on. Yep, good master spell. Really good.
That's my bop.
You need to switch. Switch your cellmate.
Oh, I've been fucking silenced.
On Moon next.
Then
We're on the
blanded.
warrior next. Burning the warrior down.
I'm dancing off this one.
Retail, watch out.
Good DS.
Warlock,
Feared
I need a
star,
bop,
feared
bop on
star.
GG, please. Warlock pet is DR'd.
Good kiting. Keep him through the frost trap here.
Stars out.
Okay, switch back.
It's probably gonna fear in a sec.
Got it. All good.
Trixie a DS if you have it, please.
Circles out. Stars out. Got star. Circle on me.
Alright, everyone switching to circle next. On circle next. Now it's going to blink, it's going to ice block, be ready for a master spell, and be ready to move if we have to.
Feared star.
Careful with breaking CC here, guys.
Stars freeze. Stomach.
Alright. Blink star next. On the mage. You ready for a blink here? And an ice block. Good kicks.
Fucking storms is just kind of have.
Yeah. Good kicks, guys. Massive spell, massive spell.
Need someone on Wallet Pit.
Yeah, Warlock Pet's out again.
That's fine, it's gonna run around, it's gonna silence. A cyclone on the Warlock Pet. Oh, very good. Over it. Okay, everyone on triangle here. The Warlock, we're gonna burn him, the pet will go away. Really good kicks, guys. Alright, cool. Everyone on the Shadow Priest next.
Oof, almost fucking cycloned it.
So do.
Why'd your pet randomly charge a freaking CC target?
MD.
It's odd.
Definitely our Rainier experience is helping us here, get.
How many glides do we have in the raid at the moment?
Just me.
Alright, jump on New
Double
Skull.
fucked. 20s.
Get the DK down. Outside of that, we'll kill the Hunter after. Why the fuck didn't the pet fuck off? Is it because it was banished?
No, I think you have to kill it separately. It's like the Hunter Pit.
That's devastating. Maybe it only goes away on 10 because it did yesterday.
I think it goes away at the end, but
Anyway, we'll kill it. Good banishes. Alright, stack these two up, leave them down. Great cyclone. Really fucking excellent, actually.
Don't pet the
Is
animal.
that you, Lacey?
Also,
Apparently we have Malice here. Imagine how much easier this one will be.
Fuck that guy, don't talk about him.
Alright, group up. Get them together. Oh, almost dead. You'd love to see it. Good job, guys.
We can still wipe.
We can. We absolutely can.
Oh, deflect. Fucking Hunters.
Alright, good job, guys. Really, really good job. Res up Shadow Mantle. I'm gonna chuck a Fish Feast down. Get out of the chest so Wilson can loot it.
I swear, GG, the more CC you use at the start, like, it's like, that's the aggro who's using CC.
Fish Feast is down.
Oh, yeah,
Eat
it is,
if you
for
died.
sure.
A few people missing buffs, so can we get a full rebuff out? I want everything. Now for the challenge. This boss,
This is easy, man. What the fuck?
Twin Valks. It's enough out of you, Hanko.
Hello, Dead Mantle. There we go.
Dead Mantle. Okay, cool. So, on this encounter, we're going to have two different... So we're going to have 4 portals and 2 bosses, right? 2 of each of those portals is going to be either Light Essence or Dark Essence. Most of the raid is going to have Light Essence. Dark Essence. Fuck me, I've already ruined it. So most of the raid is going to have Dark Essence, except for 5 people. One of those is going to be a tank, and the other 4 are going to be Soakers. The Soakers are both of the Hunters, so Ravian and Finchie, Booth, and Selmac. You guys need to be out there, you guys need to have Light Essence, and you guys need to be standing out from the raid. I will send a visual note in a minute so you can see. And you guys need to be standing outside of the raid, getting the light orbs, making sure they don't go into the raid and hit people. I think most of you have either seen this in a GDKP so far or sort of know what you're talking about with it, so I'm not too concerned. You guys can sort your positions out off the visual note. Give me a sec. Cool. So looking at that visual note there, you guys can see that I've sort of spread you guys out. I don't care which position each hunter is in, but those will be your positions. So the raid is going to be stacked up on top of the light portal that Phil is going to be tanking Skull on. Skull is going to be Fijola Lightbane. I don't know if I said that right.
Jola.
Jola, the Jola. And I'm going to be tanking Darkbane, which is why I'm going to have Light Essence, right? So the Dark Essence people will be able to... What?
Is Darkbane pepper or salt? I always forget which one's which.
Darkbane is pepper, Lightbane is salt.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So we're killing Darkbane on the left, like over here where I'm running to?
No, absolutely not. We're going to be stacked up on top of the Light Essence at the back of the room where it says Boss Gate, right? There's going to be 2 portals on either side. You know what, fuck, I'm just going to activate the event now. Can you do that, please, Booth? Cool. Stay back a little bit, please. You'll see where the portals pop up, so that way you'll get an idea of positioning, and then I'll continue explaining it.
Yeah, thank you.
Of note, though, Phil is going to be the main tank. I'm going to be X-Tank. We're going to be referring to them not as Lightbane or Darkbane, but Skull and X. I don't want anyone confused here when a switch is needed. So please, if you're a Soaker or the Light Tank, please make sure... Kaizen, please come back. I watched Ravian wipe us on this earlier earlier in the week because he AFK ran into Darkbane and fucked us.
Unironically, Leroy Jenkins did.
Yeah, we don't want to wipe on the clock, so please everyone stay back. Don't take the piss here. Darkbane is X, Lightbane is Skull. Grab a Hellstone if you need it. Okay, there's going to be 4 special abilities these bosses can do. Now, the important thing to note is that they both have a shared health pool, right? We need to make sure that when each one of those abilities is going out, we're doing the correct thing here. The correct thing to do is if a Dark Pact goes out, so if X casts Twin Pact, we need to switch to X and send Lust. So if I'll be calling switch to X, right? Or switch X. Lightbane Pact, when that goes out, because it'll put a shield over itself, right? Both of these abilities on each boss that casts it will be putting a shield on itself. So we need to burn through that shield and get the kick. So that's what's going to happen with Dark Pact. We're going to call to switch to X, and then you're going to burn it down, and then we're going to get the kick, and then you guys are going to switch back to Skull and keep DPSing Skull. Nothing else changes. When Lightbane does her pact, nothing changes. It's really lucky. It's a great one for us because most of you will have Dark Essence. So you guys can pump damage into Lightbane and get the kick. Shouldn't need to change anything, and we will not be sending Lust for it. When Dark Vortex goes out, Soakers, you guys are going to need to be using your cooldowns. So that will be when when X does its Vortex ability, Soakers, or anyone who's got the Light ability, Light Essence, will need to make sure that you're using a cooldown. So for Selmac, that will be a Ice Block. For Booth, it'll be Dispersion, and for Ravian and Finchy, it'll be your Deterrence or whatever it's called. Cool. Outside of that, nothing else needs to change. I'll be calling for a DS during that Vortex, but if in the event I don't call for that, Hanko, I just want you to do it if yours is up, please. It should be, but if it isn't, call and someone else will get it.
Okay.
Cool. Light Vortex. So when that goes out, that is probably the worst possible ability for our team. We need to make sure that we are switching essences, which is the reason that Phil and I will be tanking it right next to the Light Essence over in that corner next to Skull. The reason we'll be tanking it there is so that way in the event of a Light Vortex, you guys switch essences and you won't take damage from it because Light won't do damage to Light, but Dark will do damage to Light, if that makes any sense at all. Cool. So in the event we have to switch essences, it's fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. Switch your essence. No issue before the ability goes out. And then after that, that's when things get hectic. That's when raids wipe. So far I've seen, because we have Light Soakers out, and those Soakers are letting Dark Orbs come into the raid, because there are orbs floating all around the raid. Soakers will be soaking Light Orbs. Dark Orbs should be coming into the raid. Now, if they come into us and we all have that Light Essence, we're going to take a lot of damage. So in that event, when that happens, there's going to be a DS rotation that's out. Hanko, if yours is already on cooldown, Trixie will be using his. The rotation is there on the note. Please make sure that you are looking at it and that you have DATs are in the correct spec. And just use your cooldowns accordingly. Now, when you grab the Light Essence, after the ability is over, you need to run out to where X is standing currently. you need to go and click on Dark Essence and then come back over with the Dark Essence and stack up. When you move over to the Dark Essence, you need to be avoiding the Dark Balls of Light. When you move back from the Dark Essence towards the Light Essence, you need to be avoiding the Balls of Light. Does that make sense?
It's whatever. The opposite color that you currently are, right?
Whatever the opposite color you currently are.
Bennett,
But
are you
be avoiding
open to ideas, or do you want to just do it?
I'm open to ideas, but not if it's going to be drastically different to what I've just explained, because it's
just
going to
thinking-
confuse people.
I was just thinking when we change color, if we have Tab and Omni not change color, so they can be dark and soak orbs just during that period.
I've seen people try and do the Dark Orb Soaker ability, but what that does is it means that there are too many people out, and by the time other people have switched into that Dark Essence, it actually kind of does nothing. I don't know if you've done it in a raid where
No, I haven't done it. I was
has
just
been it.
thinking.
That's fine. We've tried it in a couple of the IWH raids, and by the time they go out and switch to Dark Essence and then come back to Soak, it's actually completely ineffectual, and they may
No,
as
I
well.
meant stay Dark Essence.
Yeah, I mean, they could do that, but I feel like that's going to create a lot more moving parts than just the four that we
fair enough.
currently have. Yeah.
All good.
I am down to give that a go at a later stage on a wiped instance.
Try it in 10 or something.
Yeah, even then, that's fine. But just not on the first week, 25. But
It's
definitely
only
open
about-
to it.
It's only about 12k damage or something for people to be hit by the opposite orb, and it's overtime as well, so it's not too bad. Like, we can just DS through it and...
Yeah, but 2 orbs wipes the
It's
raid.
not overtime. That's a different ability.
2 orbs does wipe the raid, but that's the reason that we're doing the DS rotation, because when those come in, we'll take significantly less damage, and in that event, Hanko, can switch to Shadow AM, and that is another cooldown we have. So if we've used one cooldown on the Vortex beforehand for the Soakers, we should still have 3 DSs and an Aura Mastery that we will and should be using in that event. The only time that I've seen raids wipe here is when people just aren't using cooldowns. It's up to individual responsibility as well. You all have Hellstones. You all should be using your Hellstones when that ability goes out. Or when you're moving, or whenever you switch to light with the Dark Orbs coming into raid, you need to make sure that you're looking after yourselves. If you've got a defensive like AMS or something like that, please use it. Yes, Selmec's completely right. Don't intercept every orb, just the ones heading for raid. Otherwise, the damage that we're going to lose on the boss to you running around trying to grab everything is... Hunters don't have 0 mit. You guys have deterrence, it mitigates you. You need to be using deterrence. I can confirm, because I've seen it done in 3 other raids, and they didn't have any issues with it.
Done it in 10 and 25, Ravi. It's actually, I don't know why it works or how it works, but it fucking does. And it's great, because you can still move. Like, most other classes have to, mages have to ice block and they can't move, but you can still run around and soak with deterrence up.
Yes, you can do that, Divino, but you need to make sure that you're using boots to get into the raid, because I don't want any fuckery.
That's fine.
Cool. All right, I think I've over-explained it a bit. If we wipe here, we'll just be unfortunate. We should be good. Don't panic as well. So I've written here, if the Twins pack goes out and they all receive a heal, do not panic, switch back to Lightbane and keep going. We aren't wiping. So that means that we aren't wiping, right? They have a shared health pool, so Finchy, make sure you've got an MS up on each of the bosses, please, if you can. Otherwise, Ravian keep up aim shot on Skull, and Finchy keep up aim shot on X. And then that means that during a pact, if they do heal, they'll only heal for a reduced amount. No, you can't do it on both. That's why I changed it. But we aren't wiping, because wiping to that is fucking silly if we can just change our strat a little bit and then go over it again. So, yeah. Not wiping, don't run away, don't stop your damage, don't carry on, just switch back to Skull and keep damaging, or switch back to whatever and keep damaging.
I need
Cool.
fish.
You need a fish? Alright, fish is going down, please get in your correct specs or fucking sets of gear or whatever it is that you need.
Open your eyes to when you run back out to switch essences, when you got to go back to the Dark Essence, just don't run into the orbs opposite of your colour.
Soul Stone's on Soakers here, so if you can put a Soul Stone on...
Yeah, I think the other 2 have already put theirs out, so I was asking, who
That's fine.
Get it on the Hunters.
I wouldn't. I would actually put it on Selmec. Selmec only has 1 defensive cooldown, and it's on a way longer cooldown than what their deterrence is.
That's all good.
Perfect.
Soul Stone on Selmec.
Darks. So I'll be on X. So you can yeah. So Finchy, you MD X, and then Ravian, you MD Skull to Phil, please. Cool. All right. Let me just sort something out, and then we should be good. Cool. All right. Full timer is going up.
Let's give it a crack, I reckon.
Yeah.
I think Divino should be dark, right? Not light.
Divino is going to try and snapshot a corruption, and then switch back to light
Gotcha,
to dark.
okay,
Yeah. So I'm okay with that. If people have done it before or done the fight before, if you haven't, don't fuck around. Just move in and.
Do you want to mark a stack point for the raid?
Yes, I will. Please make sure that you are stacking up correctly.
Really tight stack's important.
Yes, it is.
5,
How tight?
4, 3, 2.
Tight, like I don't know.
Like a
Maybe a
tiger.
butthole. All right, so we're stacking up here. Phil, do you want to move it back a little bit? No, we're not sending it.
No problem.
We're holding it until the dark pack.
You guys need to readjust the stack and move in.
Yeah, stack in. The dark orbs, the reason that we let them in is because they'll give you guys a damage increase. So please make sure that you're moving in. Stack up correctly. Share it around the raid.
Like, pretend you're a fucking melee DPS. Get in.
Just keep MDs into Phil here, please, if you can, guys. Get ready for special ability. Light Vortex. Switch to light. Yeah, you've got to switch to light. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Holy fuck.
Oh god.
Yep, that was my bad. Wipe it. We have to. Have enough people up. I am so fucking sorry.
That's fun.
Never forgiving you.
Oh, Jesus. I thought I'd be able to
My
fucking do it.
cave!
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bro.
I gotta get it out of the way.
Alright, pressure's
Yeah.
off for you, John.
I think we were missing a Soka over near the other dark portal. Like,
Soka's
Are we?
fine.
There should be 4.
I don't think we had a single orb come in.
I was running around like a fucking madman, like towards the boss gate.
You don't need to soak every orb. You only need to
No,
soak
no,
the
no,
ones that are
like-
coming towards the raid.
But over near the wall, the chance of the wall ones bouncing into the raid is quite high, so you do sort of end up running around like a crazy person on that part of the...
Yeah, but you got a tighter area. You can easily do the whole wall area yourself.
400 staves, that's piss.
Got some mythic.
What happened?
You just got 400 staves.
Oh, wow.
You actually sound so sincere.
Cool. So Light Vortex needs to be us switching essences. That is...
Whoever DR'd me to save my world buff, thank you. 7 minutes. Good to go.
Awesome. Alright, full bus, please.
Grab your debuff.
Rogies should also tell you when you need to switch to light. Let's help us a bit.
Yeah, but if you switch every time Foji tells you, you're gonna fuck yourself. That's what I
And
meant
people
to
should just
say.
know, right? Like, Dark Pact, kill Dark. Light Pact, kill Light. Light Vortex, switch to Light. Dark Vortex, don't do anything.
Too complicated,
Easy.
sorry.
Yeah,
I
look,
always think
I knew I was going to fuck the first one, and I kept telling myself I wouldn't, and then I did, so it is what it is. People should know.
Because you were focusing too much on not fucking it up, right?
It was, yeah. Yeah, on the Soakers, it can be either of the Hunters, or the Shadow Priest, it doesn't matter. As long as, you know, double Soulstone.
Who did you want the soul stones on? All 3 of them this time?
Mine's on Selmec, so as long as it's the others, then yeah.
One on Leafy isn't the worst thing in the world. One on Ravian or Finchy is probably a good thing.
I will get Ravian.
Cool. Alright. Let's not fuck this up this time, eh? Full timer's going up.
if you do get B-res or whatever, grab the fucking essence immediately.
You
Because you can die instantly.
Immediately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to call it. You're gonna take a res so that healers can be prepared for the next
Can
game.
heal you, exactly right.
3, 2, 1.
Make sure we're cleaving here as well, and stacking up a little bit better. That range stack is a bit retarded. Any cleave damage that can be done should be done. It's effective. Special ability soon. Alright, Soakers, you're going to need to use your cooldowns here. Focus cooldown now. Anchor DS. Oh, that MS.
Oh, so bad.
These frames are so bad.
Putting everything pretty well. Good job not letting light into the raid. Stacking up a little bit better on star, please, guys. You're reducing the damage of the raid by standing out. Special ability soon. Alright, switch to Darkbane, switch to Darkbane, switch to X. X, X, X. Damage X. Send lost. Big damage, big damage. Any kicks you can get, everything. Send it, send it, send it. MS up on the boss. Nice. Alright, back to Skull.
Yep.
Special ability soon. Be ready. Get ready for the ability. Switch essence. Switch to light. Everyone switch to light. Alright, good job. Okay, you guys need to go get the Dark Essence and run back to raid. So go get your Dark Essence. Trixie's got a DS. We need Phil DS now. Don't take damage from those orbs. Stack back up. Re-damaging on Skull. Refocusing on Skull.
Get ray buffs on somewhere.
Yep.
I'll be right.
Just fucking ray
Better
buffs.
safe than sorry. Yes, please do. Really, really good job, guys. Well done.
Nice.
Salt and pepper.
Wow.
Actually,
Okay,
if we
cool.
had 50 attempts.
Yeah, imagine, Booth.
Yeah.
Only you didn't
Oh, we're
fuck
gonna
up for
one
us,
shot a
we got
noob?
fucked.
You're keen.
Alright, cool. Next boss is the best boss.
You grow some roots there, soaking, did you, Booth?
Should have known Booth was selfish enough to do that. Cool. The assigns are out for the next boss. We're running 5 healers, as we did for last boss on next boss. We have a submerged bot rotation down. Paladins, please look. And piercing cold healer assigns. I'm just going to say as a default, Goat, you're going to be healing Kaizen, and Dam, you're going to be healing Phil on the ads. Just as a default, you guys on... I'll explain the fight in a bit, but on 30%, you guys shouldn't be cleave healing or chain healing. You guys should be focusing your target.
Okay.
Half a frost if you're Chad.
He's such a fag. Oh wait, I lived.
I
that's natural
told
survival.
all of you that I would be doing it. There is no way.
Just look down, it's easy.
Did you just say Path of Frost if you're a Chad and then die cows?
Nerd.
I'm genuinely
I mean, you
impressed.
gotta-
Yeah, you do. You got to commit to it.
He said it just as he thought no one would do it.
Was it you, Ben?
Yeah, it was me. I've been telling everyone for like a week. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
The best part is when people run back in again and then dot a Path of Frost again. It's amazing.
Now that's too much of a great. We do it once. We have our fun. We move on. Okay. I've sent out a visual note. If you didn't get it, please just ask. I'll resend it out.
Can you send it? Sorry.
Yep. Cool. In that visual note, you guys are going to be able to see the tanking structure and how I want any phase that's not during a submerge to look. Okay, so that's how we're going to be tanking the boss. On submerge phase, we're going to move, but outside of that, this is where we're going to be tanking it. Healers, I want you stacked on me. I'm going to be marking myself
Fuck,
with a...
sorry.
Okay, what'd you do?
I just right-clicked on the mob trying to get a hellstone.
Oh, that's fine.
It's fine. This is a good place for them to get new shards. So if you see them going for
Yeah, use
shards,
them.
kill them.
Also, eat your fish feast if you need it. Cool. So I want healers to be stacked on star here, please. So that way when the ads run in, which they'll be running in from where I'm pinging on the map, which is like the bottom half of the room, please make sure that you're standing behind me so that way the other tanks have a chance to pick them up. Now, the reason the hunters are at the back, Finchy, as we're looking at the boss at the moment, you are going to be on the left and you're going to be emptying the ads that come in to fill. Ravian, you're going to be on the right, doing the exact same thing for Kaizen. It'll be, obviously, that means that Phil's the left tank, Kaizen is the right tank. We are running 3 tanks here. Now, the mechanics of this boss are that in the first phase, we'll move in, we'll burn him down. We need to make sure that we're pulling 2 orbs down to be on either side of a new Barak. That's for Arch and me to deal with. I'll get to that in a minute. So you need to be on either side of a new Barak. Now, we need to be tanking the 2 ads that come in from either side, so 4 total, on top of the ice patches. This will prevent them from submerging, and when they go down, they will come up and DPS a random person, or kill a random person or whatever. So, and then they'll stack up as well. They do a stacking debuff that does a lot of damage to the person who's tanking them, which is the reason that we have 2 on either side and we don't group them for cleave. Yeah, so we'll be DPSing those ads down slowly, but we will not be focusing these ads, right? So we need single target damage into a new Barak at the beginning of the fight. We need to be using our 2 and 3 minute DPS cooldowns at the beginning of the fight, so that way we can get as much single target damage into him as we can. Then you'll be passively cleaving as well. People will be passively cleaving off the boss onto the ads. 10 seconds before the next lot of ads come out, if they're not already dead or close to it, I'm going to get people to be focusing the ads down at 10 seconds before the next lot come out, and then when the next lot come out and they're emptied into Phil and Kaizen respectively, the other ads should die. Ranged warlocks or dot classes will just put dots on them, and then the rest of the damage will be going into a new Barak for single target damage, right? Then we want him to be at 60%, and then when he's at 60%, or when he does his submerge, that's what we want, 60% before he goes down, right? Then he'll do a submerge phase. During that submerge phase, those orbs that we talked about before that are pulled down on either side of the boss that create a frost patch on the ground, I want the rest of those DPS down and pulled out of the sky. I want everyone to move to the back of the front of the room, which is where we are now. So everyone will be moving from where a new Barak is now to where we are. So moving to the back of the room, front of the room, I guess, away from the boss. So moving to here. The reason that we're going to be doing that is to be staying away from where an Barak is going to be submerging. When he submerges, he'll come back up in the same place that he's gone down, and then he'll do an ability called Impale that will target someone, and that person needs to kite the boss to a frost patch. Now, the simplest part of this is do not kite the boss to the tank patches, I call them, or the patches next to where the boss is standing right now. So where the boss is standing now in the room, take note of that. Do not kite the boss in submerge phase over those patches. That is the most basic part of this, right? Don't fucking do it. Don't go anywhere fucking near them. And if you're, for whatever reason, close to them and you need to kite the boss around those patches, do your best to do not cut the corner. Actually, don't do your best. Just do it. Don't cut the corner. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah, it's a wipe if you fuck it.
It's a wipe if you fuck it. Exactly
He will
right.
beeline to you. He won't follow your path. So if
Exactly.
you're between a patch, he'll just eat it.
100%. If you are not confident, right, and that's fine. If you're not confident, that's fine. Go into the raid channel and have a look. I've linked a video specifically, it's like 30 seconds long, on how to kite this boss. If you don't know what you're doing, go look at the fucking video, please. I'm begging you. It is. It's 30 seconds. If you have 700 MS, just fucking call it a day, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, just call it. Logging off.
Dude, fuck.
Yeah, we're all gonna die. So yeah, please make sure that you're kiting these correctly. Now, if you have boots, then you are welcome to kite as far as you can away from from the area that the boss is, just make sure, again, he follows you in a direct line. So the direct line from where the boss is during the impale ability to where you are, make sure there are no frost patches in between unless you are trying to put him in a frost patch. Now, when he goes into those frost patches, he will try and come up and hit you with the impale ability, and when he does, he'll stun himself. So then he'll drop focus on you and switch to another target. Now, the reason that we kite these and the reason that we try and move these around in the correct position is so that way we're using as few frost patches as possible, because on 25-man heroic, you only get 6 orbs, which leaves us 4 during the submerge phase, which is the reason that we need the boss to be at 60% before he submerges, because we want to 2-phase this. If we don't, it's pretty much a wipe with the strategy that we have, especially if people fuck up the kiting. So, make sure that when you're kiting the boss, when you get the impale, you're going to stand next to or kite the boss around for as long as you can, and then stand next to a frost patch and call for a bop. If you don't have the Fogies pack, say now, and I'll link the Fogies pack for you, and I'll get you to download it. The Fogies pack has a good timer or bar. I'll link it now on when you should be calling for that bop. If you have rocket boots, if you don't have rocket boots, don't be stupid. Don't be overconfident. Don't do anything other than move him to a frost patch and get in it and call for your bop. If you have a bop on you and you don't have boots and you're standing next to the frost patch, wait until the bop has 3 seconds left before moving on to the frost patch. So you try and still use as much effective time as you can without causing any without doing it too soon. If you don't know what you're doing and you're nervous and you don't want to make a mistake, kite it onto the frost patch and be done with it. But we only have 4. Okay, so just do your best. Is anyone not sure about the kiting? I will be calling when to seed, so I do not seed off the bat. I don't. Yeah.
Is
it
similar to the stimulator?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm assuming it's disgusting.
A noob stimulator that was posted earlier today.
Shut the fuck up.
Stimulator. Stop saying.
It hasn't got any funnier, man.
Cool. So what if we're scared of getting yelled at? You won't get yelled at if you don't kite it through the tank patches. If you kite it through the tank patches, you will be yelled at. If you don't kite it through the tank patches, you'll probably just get something snarky. That's it. It's fine, right?
What the shit on you?
If you're unsure and scared, it's better to run it through a bit earlier rather than dying. Dying is bad.
Yeah, I'm going to be moving the boss at 10 seconds. So as we're facing the boss now, I'm going to be running the boss to the right of where we are. So at 10 seconds before the submerge phase, I'm going to be moving the boss away from us to the right of where we're moving now. I want people to focus on the boss during that phase if he's not at 60%. If I'm running and he's already at 6%, that's fine. Hit the ads. If he's under 60%, or sorry, over 60%, keep hitting the boss until he submerges. I'm moving him out now. You go.
Sorry, go on. No, I thought you finished.
No, keep going. It's fine. Sorry.
I was just going to say, people need to make sure that the frost patches aren't between the boss and them when you move it out, like as it submerges.
100%, which is the reason that we run to where we're standing now, away, right? So when we move the boss over to the right side, you guys are moving down to this part of the room, and that's the reason that you're doing that. So that way the tank patches aren't in the way of the boss. So you guys need to fuck off, right? The only people who will still be on those patches are the tanks, because we don't want those ads submerging and causing issues. If the impale targets one of our other tanks, we're going to have to deal with that as best we can. But that would be incredibly unlucky, and I actually haven't seen it happen yet. I don't know if it even can happen. Happen on Friday. Don't confuse hunter traps for frost patches. Okay, so if hunters put down traps to that's something else to mention. The skittering scarabs, or the scarabs that come out in the submerge phase, they'll do a debuff on the person, which ticks for damage over time. Going into the 30% phase, which is the third phase, the last part of the boss, if you have that scarab debuff on you, you're dead. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts, which is the reason that we'd like to one submerge phase this boss rather than 2. Yeah. So, okay, cool. So after the kiting and all of that sort of stuff is done, we're going to move back into position, the same position that the visual note was sent out, that exact same position. You're going to move back in. You're going to stack up on the arse of the boss. If you're damaged, you're going to be standing on me. If you're a healer, and then we're going to continue to damage the boss. We need a further 30% damage on that boss to get him down to his third phase, right? So we're going to be pushing him to 30%, and then at the 30% mark, you want to be doing your best to click off any of your health abilities that you have, right? So that means Fort, that means Kings. I wouldn't click off Mark of the Wild. The resists are still good, I think. But Fort and Kings, or just Fort even, click it off. And the reason that we do that is because any healing or any life of ours that the boss takes, he heals for, right? So Finchy, I need you to make sure you have 100% aim shot time on this boss after the submerge phase. I don't care if it's higher than 30%. I want aim shot on that boss the entire fucking time. So after submerge phase, full MS. I also want Ravian. I want you to be running MS spec here as well. We don't have a rogue as a backup, and our warrior is prot, so he can't be backup either. So both of you need to, in case one of you goes down, be running aim shot on that boss. Yeah, Selmex got a macro for you if you want to use that to remove your health abilities. Cool. So in that last phase, right, he does Leeching Swarm. Leeching Swarm, again, takes all of our health, and it heals him, right? So it will take, what is it, like 10% of your health or 30% of your health? Either way, the rate is going to drop down to being on absolutely nothing, which I need to check the groups I would for that, which they look like they are. Might move the other healers in with Booth, though, and Dem.
Probably doesn't make much difference, but am I not running Healing Stream Totem?
You will be running Healing Stream Totem. You're keeping our healers alive, and that's very important. You and Booth. Wilson, I'm going to leave you in that group for Healing Stream Totem. Dax, you're going to be running Judgment of Light if Hanko doesn't have it up already. And whatever the rest of the Judgment rotation is, you guys can keep doing that the way it is, as long as Wisdom and Light are up on the boss in the last phase.
Have you got someone assigned to NR Totem?
Yes, that's All Shock. All Shock was assigned at the beginning of the raid, so just stay on.
Yeah.
NR, yeah, cool. Outside of that, there is an ability the entire way through this encounter called Penetrating Cold. Penetrating Cold will require the healers to heal you. In the Fogies pack, it should put numbers over the person on your raid frames, and your assignment is that person, right? Now, I have Leafy and Shadow Daz assigned to 2 targets each. I have a lot of faith that you guys will be able to keep those 2 targets up, but the real challenge isn't that you keep them up in the first half of the fight, it's keeping them up in phase 3. You need to bomb them with whatever you can, and in phase 3, if you get targeted with Piercing Cold, Fogies will tell you, and you need to be using your Hellstone. You have to use your Hellstone. You have to have one, and you have to use it, and you need to make sure that you've got a defensive cooldown or something like that as well, because otherwise you're dead. And yeah, it's just reduced damage in that last phase.
I think you can cloak and block it off as well.
Yeah, so please make sure if you have a defensive for it, you're using it. I think I've covered every mechanic, no matter how sporadic it is. For the last phase, I believe I called it before, but Goat, I want you healing Kaizen, and Dem, I want you healing Phil in the last phase. Outside of that, you guys should keep an eye on them at all times, but you're welcome to chain off them before 30%. After 30%, you're not chaining, you're just directly healing those 2 targets.
Roger, Dodger.
Cool. I want Innovates out before 30% into the healers. I don't want them in DPS. So, Leafy, I don't know if you're going to innovate yourself, that's fine. 4, I want you to make sure you're innovating Hanko. Cows, I want you to be innovating Dem. And Endless, I want you to be innovating Goat. Daz shouldn't need one. But if he does, Daz, will you need one?
Don't know.
Okay.
I really don't
if
know
he
until
does,
we do the fight.
then that's fine. Leafy, I want you to put yours on Shadow Daz, please, if he needs one. Yeah, no tapping after 30% as well for Warlocks, because if you do, this, I mean, I don't think I need to tell you guys, but if you do, you know.
Down rank your taps to like 5, I think, right?
That works as well.
Or just tap in P2 or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta tap at like 32% and get full.
I'll do it for you, Go.
Hanko, can you be reactive enough with your MS to be able to heal a penetrating cold target in phase 3? I had you assigned to 1, but I'm happy to switch you off and put Goat on it.
How many seconds have I got?
He's not lagging.
2 before. Yeah, well 3, but you want that heal off in the 3 seconds.
Isn't it 3 in 10 man and 1 in 25 man?
It is 1 in 25 man, but
It's
you
not.
can that's for the leeching swarm. That's not for penetrating cold.
Right.
Let's just book out on it just in case. I don't like
Alright.
it's. I'm steady at the moment, but it can get fucking pretty crazy.
So Goat, that means that you're healing target 1 for penetrating cold, and Hanko, that means that during the penetrating cold, which you should get an announcement for anyway with the weak aura pack, just switch to Goat's target, which is Kaizen. Switch to him and just keep helping heal him. I shouldn't. Yeah. Last thing I'll say before we pull, because I think we've gone on too long now. Healers don't be over healing in this fight. So any life the boss takes from us heals the boss. If you overheal, and it does include your overhealing, so all overhealing done translates to life on the boss, regardless of whether or not he uses it. So please make sure that you are doing your absolute best to not be overhealing or healing too much on this fight. Penetrating cold targets are prio, but in those groups when people are low, they have all shamans should be running a healing stream totem. Booth will be able to keep the healers alive with healing stream totem and VE. Yeah, stopping hots at 40% on the raid is good. And MS is for both hunters. So both hunters, it is both your responsibility to be MSing in the last phase. Any questions? I'm going to pull, so if you've got any questions about any part of the fight, just ask now.
Let's give it a crack.
Just a comment, but yeah, you don't want, for Daz, you don't want to shield spam in phase 3 either, because it doesn't directly cause healing, but it'll heal people up indirectly. And you want to save it for the pen call.
True, I forgot that part. So yeah, Daz, it'll be flash healing and penance. So if you do need that, then I'd probably get Leafy to just innovate you on phase change during that submerge. Will you need your innovate?
Always.
Always?
Yeah.
You don't need to heal cold targets to full as well. They only need to be like half HP.
They should also be using a Hellstone at offensive, so it shouldn't be, yeah, as Four said, it shouldn't be the end of the world. We'll play it by ear with Daz's innovate, but I want them out before submerge phase because they're going to need the mana. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to put a pull timer up. Phil, have you got anything else you wanted to add?
I think we're good.
Awesome. Kaizen, are you in right spec?
Yes.
Ready to check for flasks. Endless, All Shock, and Booth, please put a flask on. Endless.
Who's going to take the most damage? Should I keep my bop on Kai's and am I
likely
beacon on him?
I think Burn takes
probably
most
me,
damage.
yeah, I'd say me because I'm the boss tank. But the ads do slap, so I would keep beacon on me and then just be watching the other tanks. Cool. Okay, you can move up to where Star is. We want as much damage as we can in phase 1, so stacking on Star before the pull timer. Once you're in position, I'll put the pull timer up. And let's move up.
Make sure everyone is pre-potting for this.
Yes, please be pre-potting for this. We don't want to do more than 1 attempt. Move in, move in, move in. Shadow Mantle. Yep, everyone in. Cool.
Use your smorks. Smork it up.
Oh, Arch, don't use on me, they're dead.
2, 1.
Moving into position. So, Gypsy's dead.
So ducks.
Alright, cool. Arch, you need to be pulling one of the frost orbs down. Oh, God, I don't hear that.
I'm getting him up.
Cool, get the frost spheres down on either side of the boss.
What's your threat, guys?
Jesus Christ, 2 people dead. 3 people dead. Battle reds, please. Just get them up. We only have 1 frost patch down at the moment. Get those frost spheres down.
Want me to his target?
The frost
My
sphere?
target
Yeah,
of
very
target.
I do not have my sphere down.
Okay, alright. We need to get down.
Target my target,
It
dude.
is.
Above you. There we go. Okay, cool. In position. So those are both burrowed, I think. No?
Just
one. That's fine. When it comes back up, Kai's going to be grabbing his target. Guys, there's too much AoE damage going out on those
Yeah, I
ads.
need to die.
Way too much. Get a kick on that Shadow Strike. Salve on Tab Mount.
Get him, cousin. Sweet.
Alright, cool. Kaizen has 3 targets. Can you switch to Kaizen's ads, please? Switch to Kaizen's ads. Boss. Okay, cool. Move to the back of the room. Keep damaging these ads. Keep cleaving them. Move back. Yeah, wipe this up. This is a mess from the start.
The weak aura is pretty sensitive with like showing if they're on the patch or not. It was showing that they were on it and they burrowed.
Practice when instead of calling a wipe there, as much as I agree, it's gonna be a wipe.
Practicing kiting. Yeah.
Which weak aura are you using Kaizen for it?
I'm using Foji. It said they were on it and they burrowed anyway. It happened on just wipe it as well.
Interesting, because it was working
if they're on the edge.
before.
With
the just hold on with the frost spheres. A good way to make sure you can get them if you're one shooting them down is come instead of being in the main stack, come from the left and the right of the boss, because the boss has like this really big targeting hitbox, and it gets in the way of you clicking on the frost spheres. So if you come from the
run
other
back.
side,
It's very close.
it makes it a lot easier. Or use a target macro.
Yeah, the healers are meant to be stacked on me. I'm marked with star. Please make sure that you guys are stacked on me or just behind me, please. Outside of that, I actually don't think I even went over the fucking death group assigns at the beginning there. I was too busy focusing on the mechanics. So, Arch at the beginning. No, don't Path of Frost. Do not Path of Frost. Click it off. People are just going to die. Make sure you're focusing your camera down. Please rest tab now.
I just come back in.
Don't come at my threat like that, Kaz, you rat fuck.
Yeah, are we actually pumping through it? Because if not, I'm not going to pre-pull it.
I just didn't pump threat there because I fucking focused on the frost orbs not coming down. That's all. It was because I was in other
To be
things.
quite honest, Phil doesn't need an MD off the bat, so you can transfer his onto the main tank for the pull.
Transfer what?
I mean, I'm using them on the ads, aren't I? Not the boss.
Tanks.
Yes, you're using them on the ads, not on the boss. I said it was my fault on the threat. It was. I was focusing on other things, and that's because I didn't get the assigns out for the people who are supposed to be shooting down the orbs. So, Arch, I need you to death grip the orb on the left side of the boss above it as we go in. I need you to death grip it down on top of us, and it needs to be cleaved and killed. It needs to be hard switched to. On the other side of the boss, which is the right side as we look at it now, Ravian, I need you to be shooting the orb that's like above where Kaizen is tanking now, if that makes sense. So you want to be shooting that and getting it down and positioning them on either side. I will be trying to help get a death grip on it, but with that fucking piercing / cold thing, I can't help it. Sometimes I'm just going to get stunned and it'll float past me. So please make sure you're watching for it.
For what it's worth, he went down at 64% just now.
At 64%. Yes, and that was good. It was super scuffed. So I am very confident that we're going to have this. We just need to make sure that positioning is correct at the beginning and the death grips are being done. And yeah. So I'm going to change the order on the orbs. I'm going to get Ravian to shoot down the first orb, which is going to be on the right side of the boss. After the first orb is down, Arch, that's when I want you to death grip one in, please. Is that okay? You guys got that? Yes? Okay. Yes, you did too much AoE there. Everyone did too much AoE there. So those ads went down like 5 seconds before the other lot of ads came out. That's single target damage you could be doing to the boss to reduce the amount of time on or amount of damage we have to do in the next phase. So yeah, don't AoE unless AoE is called. I'm okay with cleave, but cleave and AoE are 2 different things, right? So cleave is casters putting dots on other things and just leaving them to tick and single targeting the boss. Cleave is whirlwind and fucking the actual cleave ability and AoE effects on the ground, but not hard focus. If we need extra damage on those ads when the next ads spawn, I'll be calling for Warlocks to seed. Outside of that, we should be fine.
So we can't dot them?
You guys are welcome to dot them for sure, but just don't hard cast seed.
I don't want to be casting seed at all if I can avoid it.
Yeah, UA corruption is better anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So be running dots on them, that's fine, that's cleave.
Yeah.
But don't be running seed.
Think of it this way. Those ads are still going to be around the last phase when we want to burn the boss down, and they still have to die. So you want to be doing the same rotation with the ads included in the last phase when we're killing the boss as the main focus. So you want it to be as passive cleave as possible, which is not taking up most of your single target on the boss.
So yes, Endless, you're like outside of Starfall, you're pretty much a single target damaged person. So outside of a Moonfire for your set or whatever, I wouldn't. Just Starfall and hope for the best. Stuck up on Star, move in. Ravian, remember, first orb, Arch, Death Gripping down after the first orb, and then we'll kill that one and go from there.
Oh,
Cool.
is there?
Hank, are you there? Get back, move up, yeah. Cool. Booth, eat food, and then we'll pull.
Smorks.
My bad. Does someone have a single food on them?
Strength food. Eat the fish feast.
You suck, Booth. You're so shit.
Alright, full time is gone.
I'll give you a pumpkin. There you go.
You do want to pre-pot here, and you do still want to be doing that. Like I said, it was just because I was looking at other things. I will focus more threading.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, who polymorphed me?
That's not funny. Not here.
Fuck's sakes.
Oh,
Alright,
fuck, I'm so
Ravian,
sorry.
first orb. That's
Sorry.
fine.
Sakes.
Next orb, I'm going to be moving the boss back a little bit. Range, be careful. Need a salve here, please call for it.
Archie,
Orb is down, pump it, get it down. If that's, yeah, perfect.
It's down, it's down.
Awesome, okay. So get those adds onto it, and just passively cleave them down. Can we get a salve on GG, please, from Hanko?
Cold.
Done.
Awesome. Really good damage so far, guys. Next ads are coming out. Cleave the, kill the burrowers. More damage into the burrowers.
These have to die.
Add damage, add damage. Get more damage. That's pretty good overlap there, guys. Well done. That's about what we want. Alright, moving out because of Submerge. I'm going to boots. Alright, cool.
Run back.
Move to the back of the room. Keep dots and damage on those little adds there. Very good. Alright, cool. So moving to the back of the room now. DPS, I want you guys dropping Frost Orbs, please. Who's it focused on? That's LG's. LG's is around the back. We're going to get him next to a... So stand next to that ice patch. Hanko, don't kite around it. You're going to kite it straight through. See? That's what not to do there. We need to make sure that next person being focused. It's on 4. Watch 4's kiting here. 4 stay away from the tank patch. Call for your own bop when you need it. You're going through the tank patches.
If you're not kiting it.
We've got others that are close enough that we can
That's
work
fine.
with.
Sorry,
That's
that was
fine.
my bad. I panicked a bit because
That's okay. Just do not go near the 2 patches that are next to each other here, guys. Do not go near those 2 patches. Drag it down to the patch at the front of the room, where the door is. Needs to go to that patch there. It's on Arch. Kiting around. You've cut the corner. Very good. Bop Arch now. Awesome. Stand there. Perfect, perfect. And then onto the patch. Really good
If you're
job.
not kiting, you're killing these ads.
That's
by the way.
perfect. Kill the ads. You guys need to finish them up. I'm going to move the boss back into position. Healers, you need to move with me. Everyone else, you are killing those ads. The burrowers are in. I need MDs onto the burrower tanks. Freezing / unburnate. Alright, cool. Once those burrowers in position. Very good.
Hanko now?
I'd wait for 10 more percent. 39%'s good. That's okay. 1 burrowed, that's fine. We'll just have to cleave that a bit more.
I'm fine on that anyway.
Get it into Daz then, please.
I'm good at the moment.
You're good? Okay. No, just save it for now.
Kill that right ad.
Alright. There's going to be another burrower that comes up in a minute. We need to switch. Okay, cool.
It's up.
We need to cleave and kill these ads. Cleave and kill these ads. We've got too many on one side, so we need to kill them down.
1% HP macro, HP macro.
Burn the boss.
Here it
Alright,
comes.
cool.
30%.
Alright. Good
Okay.
cleave there. Big pump, big pump, big pump. my god.
Adds loose.
Yeah, add tanks.
Why do I have the hero debuff like way early?
That was my fault. I fat
So
fingered it.
it was fat fingered at the start of the pull, dude.
Phil got cucked there because they it was saying the add-on was saying that they were on the ice, but they
Yeah, you can't have them on the edge.
Yeah, they've got to be
Yeah.
right in the middle. It's a bitch.
Mm.
But the other thing that fucked us there is it being kited through the tank patch. The reason that we keep the tank patches at the back of the room the way that they are is because the ads will come in from the left and right side of the door and run directly to the tanks, which means it doesn't require any fucky positioning and turning them around to the side. Because when you do that, you then have to run through that frost patch, which slows you by like 80% as a tank. So it's absolutely fucked moving into position. If the submerge is going out, there's very little you can do about it. So please, do not run it through the tank patches.
I think people just need to understand that it speeds up very, very slowly. Like
Yes.
you can run and just watch it, and it'll follow you slowly. You have to like run around the patch immediately. Run next to the patch, watch it come close to you. Keep running around the patch, watch it come close to you, and then once it starts speeding up, that's when you have to boots and just run for it.
Yeah, exactly right. But you need to make sure, I watched a few people there, not just 4, but a few people cutting those corners. You need to make sure that when it's running with you, if you're going to do a big kite around a frost patch or around an area, you need to make sure that you're letting it actually follow you instead of running on a diagonal.
Yeah, can I please not be
Yeah.
turned into a fucking bunny before pool?
That's not funny. That's fucking griefing. Please don't do that. We don't have this content on farm yet, so it's not. We can't
Fucking
fuck
hell.
around. Also, no hunter frost traps here. Yeah, the burrowers got slowed, which means we couldn't get them into position fast enough on top of the frost patches. So then the burrowers got slowed. When we couldn't move them on, they ended up submerging. So don't frost trap here, please. Especially
Dropping too many orbs can do that as well.
dropping too many orbs.
Yeah, if you drop too many orbs between like phases, they'll come in.
Well, we used all the orbs there, so it'll be fine. I'd rather have more orbs down for people to kite through than less. You just need to
They're
make
always
sure you
gonna
guys
come
are
in
using
slow
them
then.
correctly then. Cool. Alright, buff up, get ready to go. Buffs look good. Make sure you're eating your smokes. Moving up.
There's a bot at the back to repair as well.
Yep, moving up to start. I'm going to mark Kaizen and Phil as well so you guys can see their positioning a little bit better. Cool. The kiting overall wasn't terrible there. If you're moving into position and you've sort of bootsed around and you're standing next to a frost patch, please make sure you're calling for a bob. I won't be able to call for it every time, but it will be helpful. I'm going to pull. This is going to be fine. We've got this.
If I bubble, will it allow me to stand there as well?
No,
No,
you'll still
no.
die to it.
Yeah, okay, right. But Bob doesn't.
Bob doesn't, because
Bubble will
it's a
cause a
reduction in
target change.
physical damage. Yeah, going in.
Right.
If you
okay.
bubble, it'll switch targets at full speed. Same goes for Feign Death, Deterrence, Vanish, and Ice.
That's enough comms for now. Can we get the ice box down, please? Or the frost sphere, sorry. First sphere is down. Arch, second one. Very good. DPS are down. Get it down. Very good. Great positioning. Alright, get your cleave out here, guys. Remember 2 and 3 minute cooldowns here. Strike cast. Very good.
You had some 10.
Cleave these ads down a little bit more.
Cool.
Cleave. DPS the ads. Alright, we're good. Ads are coming in. Back on the boss, single target. Submerge in 10. I'm taking the boss out. I'm gonna boots. Cool, alright, 61%. 60%. Very good. Good job, guys. Down to the back of the room. Keep damage on those burrowers. Keep damage on the burrowers. Get those frost orbs down. Okay, GG's kiting. Off your bot.
Kill Scarab.
Good cut. That's good. Yep, ranged on Scarabs, burning them down. Healing the piercing cold targets. Bop GG now, Bop GG.
Got me. Yep, thank you.
Gotcha.
Careful of tank patch. She's moving it on.
Get this Scarab off me, please.
Trying shots, guys.
Very nice. That was perfect. It's on me. I don't have boots up. I'm going to need a bot, please. Bot burnades now.
It's going to be
Moving
one
on.
more.
Very
Out of the
good.
middle,
Okay.
out of the middle.
Move out of the middle. Is it kiting me? No.
Oh, no, not again.
He's coming.
Okay, throw it. Shut up. GG.
I have forbearance, though.
No, it's fine. It's
No,
fine.
it's fine. He's on me. He's on me. We're good. Moving back into position here, guys. So remember those frost patches at the back. Cancel those burrowers. Get the MDs into the tanks.
Whoever's on Hanko's innovate, can do it, please.
Make sure you're stacking up on Burnade here. Healers, sorry. DPS on the boss.
Somebody innovate me, please.
Oh, you had his innovate. Hanko, can you sell
Approximately
Davino,
45
please?
seconds till phase.
Yes. 2 minutes done.
Cold.
New ads out soon. Get a bit more cleave on these ads. A bit more damage on the ads. 10% until phase. We've 100% got this. So just get those. Yeah, perfect. Ads are coming in. 5% on the boss.
Sapper now if you got it.
Yeah, if you're using sappers, use them now. That burrow at the back is slowed. 30% leeching swarms going out. We're all going to drop health, big damage. Use your defensive cooldowns here.
Pet last.
Yep, pets and lust. Lust. Yep, very good. Big damage. Healing the tanks only. Keep yourselves alive with penetrating cold. MS on the boss. Gotta make sure we got that MS up. I've got slash.
Next ads
Next
are up.
ads are up. Send Army the Dead Arch. Big pump on the boss. Big pump. %. Pump.
No more MS, someone else MS.
No MS.
No, it's up.
Okay, cool. Alright. Big damage. Just keep damaging the boss. That's all we can do here.
Cold.
Down. That was our best burn so far. That's really, really good.
Just too much healing going out on the wrong target.
Yeah.
We
Need to do trophy.
explain the heal mechanics again. Someone doesn't understand.
Yeah, the penetrating cold target's not getting healed, but everyone else is.
I was getting
Okay.
up to like 60%. I should get no healing until I get a fucking cold. That's it. 0 fucking healing.
100%. So they again with the healers in phase 3, after we call that leeching swarm going out, you need to make sure that you are not chaining, you are not hotting, you are not putting shields out, you are just healing the people who have the penetrating cold debuff and the tanks. Everyone else is going to get healed up. Oh, Hanko, in that phase, you need to stop the holy light cleave. I don't know.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
You have to unlock it.
You gotta unglyph it.
People remove the glyph.
Oh.
So take the glyph out in that circumstance. If you want to click that glyph off in the middle of combat before that, or on the submerged phase, go
do
for
it in combat.
Okay, then do it now. Do it now.
Righto.
Perfect. Yeah.
It's either that or you use flash of light.
I'm not using flashlight, it is pointless.
Yeah, those patches at the back were slowing mine
Yeah,
a lot.
it's a bit messy.
But I noticed that as well. Is that causing massive issues, or is it just?
It is.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're only going to drop 2 orbs in the submerged phase initially. Right, if we need another one, we'll drop it again. Ravian, you're going to be in charge of dropping those frost orbs, and I need you to try to be dropping them around where we're stacking up here now, please. Just let me know that you've got that. Perfect. Okay, cool. Eat up with your fish feast, whatever it is. Okay, I know. Goat.
Yeah, I'm gonna put vigilance on you because it just wasn't proccing off burn. He's not getting hit.
Yeah, should be fine.
There was like a good 8 seconds where people were getting hit because I couldn't taunt again.
Yeah.
Just gonna roll out the trophies. Week one's gonna be a little bit different because no one can actually hand in, so it's just gonna be done by class this week. So
Wait, no one can hand in?
Well,
No, some people will be able to hand in if you've been
Some
doing your
people.
dailies. If you can prove or show us that you've got enough trophies to hand in, badges to hand in a trophy, you'll be considered above other people who have not been able to do the dailies and stuff. I get 2 pieces if I can get one. Okay, cool.
for one it is, right?
Yeah, 75 is enough.
Well, you can do 30 and 60 for helm and shoulders.
Yeah.
So, give me a second.
Yeah, I have 75, but that's.
Yeah, I can get. Oh yeah.
Or something in shoulders. Something's 30. Like gloves.
Isn't that the non?
Something 60. Let me check my
Triumph one though. The non. Sorry, I mean the non.
I wrote it down. Let me check.
The
245. Yeah, the 245s are cheaper, aren't they? I mean,
Yes,
the
they are.
245s are the ones that cost 75.
They
for
don't
ch-
need regalias. Just the trophy and the fucking emblems.
Cool. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll mages. We're going to roll 2. Locks, we're going to roll 2. Druids, we're going to roll 2. And then we're going to hold the other 2 until after. From there, if you win the roll, I want you to show me how many badges you have to make sure that you can actually fucking get it. So I don't know how you do that, whether you screenshot and send it to me in a DM, whatever. Only if you win the roll. So for now, Wilson, can you please chuck up a trophy? And I only want the mages to roll for this, please. So mages only. I know you guys have been doing your daily, so pretty confident you guys should be able to do it.
I've got a trophy already.
You've got a trophy already. Omni, do you have a trophy already?
I've gone already as well, but I feel like you want to have.
Omni
2.
doesn't have enough badges.
One
Okay,
piece
cool.
is no good.
So since you already have a trophy tab, and since Selmec has,
I've also already got a trophy, but I think you want the person to get 2 trophies because 1 trophy you can't use because you need the 2-piece bonus for it to be worth changing.
I understand. So if you have 1 trophy and Tab has 1 trophy, and then we give you both 1 trophy, it'll work, right?
All
you guys have enough badges to cash it in. Perfect. Just send it out or like give it to 1 each to Tab and Selmec, and we'll go from there. It's just prioing these individually, it was going to be an absolute fuckfest, so we just decided to roll it out. And yeah, Warlock's next. Chuck it up, Wilson.
I would trade you the one with the highest timer. This game sucks. So just raging.
Yeah, but it's 9 o'clock and we have until 11:30. I understand you guys care about bosses down, but we will get
No, I
there.
mean,
We're very close.
I mean, not for.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fast.
Roll Shadow Mantle.
Yeah, mantle roll.
Do you have enough badges, Shadow Mantle? Is that why you're not rolling?
I have enough, but I would not use it until I have enough to actually run 2-piece.
Fantastic. We'll go 1 to Gigi, 1 to Davino. Thank you, Shadow Mantle. And Druids, chuck it up again, please, Wilson.
Thank you.
He always wants to pick the one with the highest timer. It's very triggering.
Druids roll. Unless I don't know what 1-to-1 was. So which of you already has a trophy and which of you has badges to cash both in?
I'm only at 63 badges, so I'll pass on that.
Cool. So 4's passing. And cows, you've already got 45 badges. So after this, it'll be 10, and then with Oni as well. Got 1 trophy. All right, so give 1 to cows. And Endless, how many badges do you have? Cool. 1 to cows, 1 to LGs. Done. We'll do the other 2 trophies after this, but I want to get back into the prog, please. Wilson, how long have you got left on those timers?
Oh, these
Reading
ones
out
I
the
got
highest timers.
over an hour. What, an hour 50? Well, 52 minutes actually. No.
Perfect. Okay, nothing we got to worry about now. Ready checks going out. It won't be like this forever, by the way.
Mark time.
Yeah. I'll put marks on you.
All things pass with time.
Well, it's just, just for the first week, it's absolute fuckery otherwise. Pull timer is going up.
Don't forget smalls.
Stack, stack, stack.
Back up.
Stack up, move in.
And sausages.
And snack.
Oh, Hellstones. Stop the pull timer, stop. Don't pre-pop. Stop.
Sorry. Never mind.
Get mantles.
My
Alright,
pre
cool.
flame cap.
Stack back up. You didn't use a pre-pop because I said not to use one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, Ravian, get the first one down.
Can't fucking click it.
First one, okay, that's fine. First one's down.
He's got it.
Perfect,
They're
okay,
just-
second one's down, that's fine. It's going to reduce the ability for us to cleave.
They're very far away.
That's okay, we're going to have to deal with this. I'm frozen. One of those burrowers isn't on a frost patch. Shadow Strike, get the kicks. Yep, nice person. Okay, cool. Just get some cleave, get cleave on that. We're going to probably have to switch them, but not yet.
Maybe take the boss a little bit closer to one side.
I'm frozen, give me a second.
We got new ads. These have to die. Like,
Leave the
really
ads, kill the
fast.
ads. Kill. Get those burrowers down. Anko, can I get you to DS here, please? Get those burrowers down. Hard focus the ads. Trixia, I want you to follow that DS. Moving them on.
Bedroom 5. It's on bedroom 5.
Alright, moving it out. I'm frozen. I can't move it out. It's gonna have to go down here.
Freedom it.
No, it's okay. It's down.
It's fine. There's plenty of gap.
Alright, move into the back of the room. We need those ads dead, please.
Just Ravian shoot.
You guys need to be, yep, perfect.
On
Get
me,
those.
on me.
Get out in the middle.
Ravian, bring them down. Okay, one's down. Bob Cat. Cat's dead. It's all go, Wilson. Wilson's kiting it.
No, I'm
Wilson's
not.
dead. Okay, cool. It's on
fuck's
Leafy.
sake.
Leafy's
Bop
kiting it. Get a bop on Leafy now. Nope, it's gone the opposite way because it was on them. That's perfect. Kill these ads. Kill these ads. Do not kite it up to the tank. Watch your positioning here, guys. Bop him. Bop Kaizen. Alright. Kite it on. So he's all 4 there. Can we get a battle res on Dax and on Goat, please? And Goat's Innovate, I need to get it to him now. Alright, watch that pursue. Ravian, you're going to have to kite it. You are not going to get a patch, so don't kite it up.
It's emerging. It's emerging.
Cool.
Just cut it in.
Can we get Dax up, please? I don't care who does it, but I want him up. Boss is at 60%. We're going to have to make up for that here. Move the ads into position. Awesome. I need... We're good. Runs in position. Very nice. Okay, get that cleave. We're going to need more dots on those burrowers here to make up for the positioning. Big pump into that boss. Use your 1 minute cooldowns. Don't forget bombs. Alright, I need DPS into those ads. Kill those ads. Ads first. Cryo ads. Switch to the ads. Alright, they're dying. Very good. Good timing on that. Alright, moving them into position. That's
sorry,
okay, I
Kathy.
got you. I'm ready for this payback.
We've got 15 seconds to
Burrowers on
phase
burn
this.
aids. Yep, cool.
spacing pretty much
Get it
now.
on. Stun them. Get the kick. Very good. Move them onto their patches. Submerge is going down in 3 seconds.
Use your macro.
I can't get out.
Legion Swarm's activated.
Phasing, phased.
Very good. Okay, cool. So please make sure that we're not overhealing our target.
Can get this hero.
I'm down.
And last.
Cold.
Eisen's down. Army of the Dead. Arch. Army of the Dead. Paul's got an ad. I've got an ad.
Oh my god.
There's an ad after me.
Yeah, it's a wipe. Wipe. That was scuffed from the positioning. Ravin, you couldn't click the orb, is that right?
I've heard it's really hard, yeah.
Tab targeting, trying doing everything.
You can't tab target him at all.
I know that, but I was trying that as well as trying to fucking.
Okay. Alright.
And I don't know what angle works. Tried putting my camera down, but it was too low for me to be able to click the orb from a bird's eye view.
So it's because the boss has a really big hitbox. You need to come from a side angle. Like you physically have to come from, like, imagine your camera behind your character. You have to come from that angle.
Yeah.
You know the brain room when you're like, if your camera's in the brain, you can't click on the portals. Same sort of.
Yeah.
So-
Noobs.
We'll need a repair bot as well.
Yes, we will. Okay, so Dan, I want you here to switch to penetrating cold target 1 on Fogies. So you'll see it on your healing frames. You're going to be chucking a Riptide and like a small heal into that person in phase 3. And then they, again, should be using their defenses and looking after
What are they
themselves.
called? Frozen orbs?
Frozen orbs, I believe. Food stick.
You can't do a target macro apparently.
No, it doesn't work like that.
The only thing you can really do, and this is probably more so for Arch, is you can set it as focus and then retarget it again for later. Like that's about the best case scenario, but yeah.
Please
But it's a bit
repair.
easier if you go on the side. Like if you start at the side of the boss, it's a bit easier to click them apparently.
Alright, rebuff.
LJ's in the toilet, real quick.
Okay. Hanko needs food and flask. He's rebuffing, sorry. Just, it's fine.
Don't know why, but I'm getting healed in phase 3. Don't even consider me on your raid frames.
You had cold.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
I heal so
there's-
much.
Yeah, I get that you're healing so much, but they've been told to heal their penetrating cold targets, right?
Yeah,
So
it's not worth paying
that's
the
what
extra
they've
second to
been.
consider who's doing it.
Exactly.
heal.
So yes, I get that you're getting healed a lot, but your specific healing isn't the problem here. Does that make sense? It's the overall raid heals going out. I'm wondering, Dam, are you still chain healing in that phase, or Leafy, have you got hots out in that phase?
I'm pretty much mainly spamming Phil, and I throw out like 1 when everyone gets pretty fucking low. But I'm mainly
Well,
spamming
everyone's got to get low, but that chain heal accumulatively, that healing done across everyone is adding a lot of boss health. So
LJ's is
don't-
back.
Perfect. Don't chain heal at all in the last phase. Just heal Phil and your penetrating cold assignment, which is number 1 now.
And less a healing wave on those. Don't even do it like a full healing wave.
Yeah. I've been pretty much been spamming lesser for the like 98% of it.
Okay. Leafy, your hots, have you been stopping them at about 40%?
Yeah, I haven't been hunting at all, really.
Okay. All right. We'll see how we go there again. That was messy from the start. I've changed. Okay, cool. I've made a change. I've removed Wilson from healing because we do have a lot of healing going out in the last phase. He's Ellie healing at the beginning if we need it. If we need help, he's keeping an eye on the frames. But outside of that, he'll be doing damage. Cool. I don't think anything else should be an issue. If they need help with penetrating cold at the end, keep an eye on it. But outside of that, it shouldn't be an issue. Full time is going up.
Five, four, three,
Mark
two,
takes.
1.
I get once in position. Battle Red's on Dax, please. Sorry, Dax, I think my first hit missed. I didn't see it. Good job on those orbs, get them down. Crossfears, still a bit far away, but that's fine. Moving into position. Yep. Alright, submerge in 30. Next set's out in 5. Big damage on the burrowers. Help kill Phil's side. Alright, we're good. Back to the boss. Single target damage. We have 7% until our goal, and we've got 4 seconds. I'm cutting it out. Cutting it now. Burrow now, 60% on the boss, really good job. Down to the back of the room. Remember keeping our dots on those ads. Ravian dropped 2 frost orbs right at the back.
Cold.
Alright, Ravian's being focused. Yep, okay, cool. He's bootsing. Kill those ads, kill those scarabs. Bop Ravian now, bop him.
I got him.
Very good. That's really good. Perfect.
Move away from Ravian now.
Move away from Ravian and move away from that frost patch. Be ready to kite. It's on Wilson. Oh, watch out, Raid. Move away from those spikes. They will kill you. Listen to Wilson's calls.
Oh, I should be able to get them up.
We'll do it now, Henko.
Very good. Alright, he's holding it next to it. Alright.
Shouldn't need any more.
Shouldn't, no. Alright, move away from the impale. Alright, Leafy, just keep kiting it. Call for that bop when you need it.
Done.
Alright, we're good. We're good. I've got the boss. I'm moving him back into position. I've been slashed. I'm just going to stay here for a sec. Getting those MD'd into the tanks.
I'm on the spot.
Good job, guys.
Cold.
Strike cast, very good. Alright, a bit more cleave on these ads. A little bit more cleave, not much. Don't hard switch. 9% on the boss. Alright, good timing.
Top hots, use sappers if you got.
Yeah, stop hots, sapper now. We're about to transition. Alright, leeching swarm. Last phase.
Take my hots off if you can.
Make sure that MS is up on the boss. It is, very good.
Pet last, pet last.
Gotcha.
Yep, send last. I've used my cooldown. 22% on the boss. A lot of people with too much healing going on. They don't need to be top that high. Just the pen cold targets. Heal the tank. Dead.
Guys, 2k HP is fine to sit on. Don't heal it. Don't need to heal it.
Just looking at it there, like, what group is that? Group 2, like, the shamans in Group 2 were both really high. Group 2 and Group 3, sorry. Those people, yeah, 2 HP pals is going to help.
They mentioned that earlier. That's
Yeah.
their wolves. That's the
Could be
spirit wolves when
wolves.
they're popping their lust. That's the self-heal from that. That's nothing else.
Okay.
So,
A lot of people were still
did
really high there.
52k items. All Shock did press it. But
Is that a talented thing or something
no, it's
that's
just
glyph?
That's
spirit
just
wolves.
Just
Spirit
passive.
wolves, yeah.
Why
Okay, so maybe
why
then-
do you get it and not all shot?
All Shock didn't use his wolves when they died.
I used it. I used my wolves earlier.
Yeah, so maybe instead of using your wolves then, try using your wolves just before that 30% phase, so that when we go into it, there's very little overlap.
That's exactly what I did just then. I
Yeah,
tried
so
to.
as soon as it came out of submerge.
I mean, what's the comparison for healing done to spell vamp? Because if their wolves are doing 110k, but they're only healing half that,
That's
that's
what I was
still
saying.
more DPS
But
on boss.
spell vamp's only topping you up when you're really, really low, like
yeah, no,
almost on nothing.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
If they do
their
100,000
Earth Wolves
damage
are
and
doing
heal 50,000, it's still worth it.
110k, but they're healing the shaman 52k, that's still more damage done to the boss than if they
But
did
the entire sentence is irrelevant if they're using it before Leeching Swarm. To get us down into Leeching Swarm phase, which is what they've said that they're doing now, or have been trying to do. So if they're using it before Leeching Swarm, it is not an issue. If it goes away before that, right? So just use it after Submerge, and then there shouldn't be any, if much, at all overlap on the last phase. The biggest concern was seeing people topped at about 30% in groups 2 and group 3 without any need for that to happen. Right, so I'm going to have to go over the logs and have a look at it to see what's exactly causing that. But please, no cleave healing, no self-healing abilities, no nothing. The healers need to focus on the tanks. Ready, check going out. Ravi, you need to eat food.
S'more. So well.
We need all the buffs going out as well. Spirit, Fort, fucking Mark of the Month out.
And your smorg.
Might needs to go out. Raven, you AFK or are you here?
Check your flask, people.
Yeah.
Few people are expiring.
In phase 3, okay, cool. In phase 3, it looks like data log deep dive, I can't confirm, but it looks like there isn't as much healing going into the tanks as what there needs to be. You guys really need to make sure in phase 3 that you're switching off the raid onto the tanks and only like just fucking keeping alive the piercing cold target. No one else should be hit with a heal at all. So
Overhealing the tank doesn't matter. You can overheal the tank for days.
Yeah, you can put hots on the tanks, you can do whatever you want. I don't care about overhealing done to the tanks as long as you are not touching that raid. So please make sure that you're keeping us alive, because if we die, there's no pulling it back. I'll mark us up again, and then I'll put a full timer.
The tank should be losing like what, probably 20% HP every second. On top of the damage they're taking.
5, 4,
Smart.
3, 2, 1.
First hit. Alright, I'll put the second one down. Second patch. Very good. Kill that orb. Kill the orb. Kill it, kill it, kill it.
It's moving too far away. Can you
Alright,
get it back?
no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm stuck in this position. Reposition the boss at the moment. Guys, I'm going to need to do more switching on those burrowers than what we are currently.
Do you want me to pull another
Shadow
one?
strikes? No, I don't.
I would try to stand under the boss if Ravian's dropping it like that much.
No, it moved away. No one damaged it when it came down, so it moved away. Alright, we got new ads coming out. Hard switch to these ads. Hard switch to the burrowers. Kill them, kill them, kill them. Very good. Alright. Got 11% on one of those burrowers still. You need to kill it. Alright. New ads are in. Hard focus the boss. Back to the boss. 6%. Moving out. We need to kill this boss. 6% on the boss. 4. 3%. 2%. We're within the margin. Alright, moving to the back of the room. Same deal with those burrowers. Ravian's gonna get those orbs down.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
just leaving these two. Oh my god, the stress. Alright, get ready to pop 4. Get ready.
I got ages, haven't even used boots.
Alright.
Please.
Pop 4 now.
Got him.
Nice, okay. Make sure we're getting those ads dead. They can't be hitting people, guys. Alright. All's done. Okay, move away from that. The boss. Okay, it's on Selmec. Selmec. Take your time, buddy. Move away from these impale spikes. Excellent, not cutting the corner.
I got him.
Okay, perfect.
But me.
Okay,
Oh
Selmec's
my
dead.
god, dude.
Battle res on Selmec. Move away from the ads. Move away, move away. It's on Shattered as. Cool. Move to that orb. Okay, cool. Can we get battle res out on these people, please? I need Hanko up and I need Davino and Selmec up. Leafy had a soul stone. I'm slashed, I can't move.
Heads out.
Alright, cool. Is Selmec up? Can we get him up? All the battle res are on cooldown. Cool. Okay. Get these ads into position. Get as much cleave on them as you can. I need... Oh, perfect. I need innovates into Hanko. Hanko, are you good?
I'm chill.
Good shot. Yeah, alright, that's fine. One into Leafy.
We don't have any. Leafy, yours is up next.
Cool. One of those burrowers burrowed. So we're going to need to make sure that we're doing extra damage to Kaizen's ads in a minute. No, that's Phil's ads. I'm just... okay, we need 10% on the boss as well in 30 seconds. New ads are out. Hard focus those burrowers. Hard focus them, get them down. Kill the ads, kill the ads. Big damage on those ads. Alright, cool. We need to focus skull now on the ads. Just get that down, and then we'll switch back to the boss. 3% on the boss. HP macro now. Get skull down and then cleave the rest. Boss borrowed.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Move around, get ready to kite. Watch out of the way. On Ravian. Ravian, you got forbearance. Get ready to bop him.
I don't know. Don't yet.
Get ready.
Don't yet. Now.
Perfect. Okay, he's moving into position. Kill those scarabs. Have we got any more orbs to get down? Yes, we do. Kill that orb. Get that sphere down. Perfect. Okay, you guys need to make sure if you're kiting this, you're being very careful here. Omnific. Just kite it straight into the frost patch. Yep, that's fine. Okay, move away from that frost patch where it just went in. Be ready. It's on GG. GG's kiting it. Don't cut the corner. Alright, call for your bot when you need it.
Has to be Phil. Oh no, he was off city.
Yeah, I get it.
Merge in 5.
Kill that scarab, don't let it hit you, you'll die in phase 3. Alright, it's coming out. I've got the boss. Moving it back into position. Be ready for those ads. We're back. We've hit Leeching Swarm, so you need to move into position ASAP.
Hit
Ten
your
last.
commanding off. Hit your commanding off.
I've been slashed. Big. Okay, our MSs are down. Big. Yeah, good. Vino, why are you full health?
I don't know.
You got Titan
He's
up?
got cold. He's got cold.
He's got pain cold.
26% on the boss.
You don't need to keep them at full HP.
Yeah, they only need like a heal, and they should be able to look after themselves from there.
Just griefing us.
This one's going to be a wipe, so just wipe it up. Everything else was done pretty well. The positioning on the orbs really needs work. Yeah, every time we fuck that, yeah.
I've got absolutely no fucking control over the first orb, like literally none.
The first orb is fine. The first orb isn't the problem. The problem is the second orb. When the second orb is coming down, that needs to be switched to and killed by anyone who can do something instant. Because if
It's
it
like the
doesn't,
Malagos orb. It gets gripped down. You guys need to kill it on the spot.
exactly right.
You
gotta be ready to switch
It
it.
gets one shot. I don't understand. It gets.
But it isn't. It isn't getting one shot. So that's the problem. People need to switch to it.
It has 9,000 health, right?
So the DK that grips it should just be able to mince it, right?
No, they only get one hit
That's
off
the
on it.
process of everything I've ever seen.
I don't
DK
have
skills on.
big nukes. I have lots of small damage.
So what I was doing the other day when I was shooting down the Hunter, Ravi, is the DK, 2 DKs of gripping them, but I was just putting an auto shot and a surface sting on each orb on pull. And then they'd grip it down and one auto would kill it.
Okay, but
Look, I don't have the capacity to run
yeah,
around and
Matt's already
fuck
doing his
about.
own thing.
Look
You
at,
can
look
do
at,
it.
no, okay, just
Stand back and do
can
it.
everyone stop for a minute, alright? The positioning isn't a difficult thing. It really isn't. Ravian doesn't have to get his orb in the perfect position every time. So Ravian's job here is irrelevant. Once he kills that first orb, that's all he has to do, kill it within the first couple of seconds. Once it's down, we can position the boss around that, and then that's when the Death Grip orb and the second orb matters the most. Put both hunters on the first orb. No, because then if both the hunters are shooting the fucking different orbs, it's going to cause problems. Right? Like, that's... No. Like, Ravian can sit down, he's fine.
The reason you grip...
The problem
grip
isn't the
them
first orb, it's the second one.
Yeah, and that's why you grip them in, so they're in the right spot.
Exactly. We just need people to switch to killing that orb, because constantly, every single time this has happened, I'm watching the orb float away before anyone switched and doing damage to it. You should be able to see that he's coming in. It can't be cleaved, so you need to turn around, hit it. Just, yeah.
Jesus at the back if you want to repair. Everybody should take this opportunity to repair.
Yeah. Alright. Reflask if you need to get bust out. We don't need to reinvent the wheel with this strategy. The strategy works. There are plenty of other guilds that have gotten it down with this. We just need to make sure that our execution is on point. Okay, so Ravian needs to be shooting down that first one in the first couple of seconds. Once that is down, then Arch basically just stands under the boss and grips in. Right, once it's in, we need to make sure we're switching to it. Arch, if you just want to call, just say, I'm gripping it now. Just fucking call it and send it and get it in because we need it dead. It doesn't matter if they're a little bit too close, but it matters if they're too far apart. Outside of that, I don't see that as being our biggest issue. Our biggest issue is the deaths in phase 2 that we're having at the moment.
Can we just take Hanko off the first fucking Bob?
Yeah, we can do that perfectly fine. So we can just rotate.
I haven't been doing the first Bob FYI.
That's fine.
It's been tricky.
What we can do, that's fine. So what we can do is we can take.
Just take him out of the Bop rotation entirely?
We don't have to take him out of the Bop rotation. We can just put him as 4th where Phil is, and we can just move everyone else up. So Dax first, Trixie 2nd, Phil 3rd, Hanko 4th. Simple. But we will need like Hanko to be ready to do a bop if he has to, and we don't want overlap and we don't want people bopping themselves because then that's a waste. That's the reason we have a rotation. So yeah, Dax, then Trixia, then Phil, then Hanko. I'm gonna put a pull timer up. I'll do a ready check first. Buffs look good. Hanko, please flask. Oh, sorry, eat food. Yeah, we need to make sure that if we're kiting, if you're running it through the raid or like through people, please make sure you're calling it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero?
No.
No,
it got
fucking popped.
Alright, send that orb, kill the orb, kill the orb. Alright, we can't do anything about the hero, so we're just gonna have to deal with this. The orbs are in good position. Get these burrows where they need to go. Yep. Alright, get your cleave damage going on them, please. Remember, 2s and 3s early on here.
How am I gonna sell?
Yeah.
Dax, can you please get GG and Trixia get Davino, please, just to be safe. Alright, too much damage on the ads there, guys, but that's fine.
We had last.
Yeah. We need to burn this as low as we can then. 6 seconds, just hard focus the boss. Moving it out in 2. Moving it out now. I'm stuck here. I can't move.
That's fine. It's more than enough.
You guys are going to have to be careful on cutting this corner. He's submerged really close to the tank patch, so you guys need to run a straight line down this way. Keep as much damage as we can on those ads. No.
No, that's nice.
Alright, good job. Get those orbs down. Call for your bop.
Bob.
Endless is dead. Alright, it's gone through. 4 battle res endless. Who's it on next? It's on Kaiser next. 4 battle res endless. That's
Yeah, just to get there.
Bob now, please.
Kill those scarabs.
Mission for a third patch, or do you not want it?
Not now.
Already got a third patch down.
Yeah, but it's at the back. It's at the back. We can't look at that. Just leave it. He's coming out in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Get an early bop on this person, cellmate.
No, I got boots, it's right.
Alright, it's fine.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah, for
you. Psycho.
Moving it back into position. That's enough comms. Moving back into position. Can't move. Alright. Get cleave on these ads. We're going to go really early into this phase here. Never while on submerge. Just focus down these ads, please. Focus them down. Get damage on them. Kill the ads. Stunned. Alright, cool. Hard back on the boss. Tanks, you guys are going to pick up your ads, but as for that, like, we're gonna get ready. 30%. Send. Yeah. Send. Oh, you can't fast. Awesome. Make sure MSs stay up. Heal the piercing cold targets just enough. Use your cooldowns, your defensive cooldowns if you have them, DPS.
Yeah, just on you.
You're like 1k HP, use those health stones.
I'm gonna drag mine out to borrow at 50%.
Yep. Inchi, please make sure that you keep that aim shot up.
Both hunters, aim shot.
One's dead. 22%. Defensive cooldowns, guys. Defensive cooldowns. It'll reduce the damage you take. Strike cast. Borrowers are out. Keep pumping, keep pumping.
Alright, there's an areas one. I'm down.
On my defensives. Kaizen's down. I'm tanking a burrow up. Bigger heals. %.
Cold.
Keep pumping the boss. Pump, pump, pump. %. Much damage as we can, guys. Whatever we got. Dead.
Alright. Thought for phase 3. Do we want to bring the burrowers to the arse of the boss so that they just get cleaved and sent down straight away?
7% with no lust in that phase.
We had lust. I think we would have had that.
Would have been a kill.
I feel like it's a non-issue. We had lust in that phase.
Even if we did have hero, that first pack we have in the third phase needs to die.
Yeah, and we switched to it, and it's fine.
What, you reckon you could shockwave all their fucking submerges at once?
Warlocks, your Siphon Life is passive in your talents, isn't it? You can't do anything about that.
Sorry. Yeah, nothing about that.
That's good though, because it's just enough to keep them up.
We are losing.
No, they were full. They were full health, like pretty much the entire time. It's not like it's a small amount every time that the boss takes health from them. He's taking a chunk.
You're not going to do anything about it.
My question is, are you using
you
corruption?
Put the 2 afflictions in with the top them with the mages.
I'm pretty sure I had penetration.
Sorry, what's up, Booth?
Like once or twice.
Are you
So
Bullocks using corruption in phase 3 for the ads?
No,
Okay, good. Yeah, just check.
only time on boss.
I mean,
If
it's
you
also
swap the
it's
mages in group one with the two AFs.
Yeah, I am. I'm
a healing
switching
stream.
the AFs with the major.
They
also
really
it's
don't
only
need a healing
it's less
stream.
than 200,000 health, so like it's not like it's a lot, but it's not.
even if the
Yeah,
ads are
but
dotted
just hang on. Not a lot. When there's a lot of other healing already going on, the raid is still a lot. If that makes sense, we're counting everything possible. That's the reason that the shamans have to use their damage abilities earlier, and it's the same reason that, like, yeah, people need to just be really careful with the amount they're healing the boss because everything counts. Cool. And if our MS dies, we're kind of fucked there. We have to out damage that too.
Wait, I'm gonna need a be in a shaman group.
Why?
1% hit. I need it.
Then you need to eat the hit food or something like that that you can get from the flames because I'm not putting you back in a shaman group.
Swap an item, swap a gem, whatever you can do.
Are we penetrating cold is the debuff that needs to be healed through, right?
Yes, that's it.
We are losing a ridiculous amount of people to penetrating cold and no heals going onto them.
Yeah, I was gonna ask a question about that because I died to no heals from penetrating cold. I had assumed that we were saving health stones for the first tick of it, or should I use my health stone later on?
I don't know.
during that?
You should use your health stone later on.
You should use Frostward instead.
That
Yeah.
as well. That saved me a lot of damage Friday. But also, if you have ice block up, you can use that and it gets rid of the debuff
Yeah,
entirely.
I thought the heal would come out.
So
'cause I
you'll
had it
get the
really early.
debuff. You'll get the debuff,
Can we get more
and
lock
3
rocks
seconds
too?
later you'll take
Yeah,
the
lock
damage from it. So the healer should have
Yeah.
enough time to top you up to about half HP. Only save the health stone for when you get like scary low and you got a tick coming. If you watch, if you look at that weak aura, you'll see it has like an internal spinny thing to show when each tick goes off the penetrating cold. If it gets close, you haven't got the heal. That's when you health stone. Don't just blindly use it.
All right, move up into position once you're ready to go.
Yeah, the only excess healing I can see is Leafy's rolling hot on himself, which doesn't need to be done.
Yeah, definitely not. Please make sure you're not hotting yourself there. I don't know if you're rolling a rank 1 or something for revitalize, but yeah, please don't be doing that. It's a good question. Goat, do we?
And the
250
G-Bank, yeah.
phase 3.
150.
We need to do another trophy, by the way. It's got 15 minutes.
LGs, if you can't see... Alright, LGs, I'm going to share a weak aura in the raid. I need you to download it. I don't care if you don't want it. You need to have it. Because if you can't see penetrating cold, then, you know, you need it.
Wait.
People using Foji and got their bars lighting up to tell them which frame's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they've got their assignments checked in the custom.
Speaking
load
of
option.
people not using Funchies. Fogies. I was reading Funch's name when I was saying it. So Fogies isn't being used by Finchy. It's not being used. Hanko, do you not have Fogies?
It's downloaded now.
Okay, cool. Leafy, Ravian, all those people, please make sure
got
you're
Fogi.
using Fogies. And you must have an outdated pack.
It's working.
Just click it and select update, and it'll do it for you because I've updated it.
Wow, this is slow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it will
pretty
be.
big pack.
It's massive.
Discord next time.
Yeah.
Big package.
But I'm noticing, like, yeah, if people just don't. Anyway, is what it is. So that's probably one of the reasons that the healing has been a bit wonky. Yeah, get rid of Thames. Foji will do everything Thames does, but better. You can just change it to unload and then sort it out later if you want, or you can go back to using Thames once we have something else sorted, but for now, just use Foji's and nothing else. So, yeah, so 2 people dying from penetrating cold each time it goes out, that would be the reason, because I don't know if you can see your number.
Just sort it, fix it, win it.
2 and 3 for Leafy.
Don't you need to swap cows with Kaizen? How's he going to get heals in that group?
I said that before. No one did anything.
How's Kaizen going to get group heals no
He's
group
a
or cows?
tank. He's going to be getting so many heals.
Oh, cows. How is cows going to get heals?
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine. Don't need to
God
scream.
damn, bro. Fucking relax.
All right. Can you let me know? I'm just going to do a ready check. Just click ready once you've downloaded that. I can see your weak auras on my MRT, so I'll see if you don't have it. I will check.
I just press you ready from just muscle memory.
Booth, please put a flask on, and then Shadow Mantle and LGs. You guys need to eat food.
Don't you dare say I'm saving the 1 minute. Just put it on.
We need to do the second lot of trophies, so
Is there fish?
yeah, I'll chuck one down now. Shaman's roll 1 out of 100 if you want a piece of tea, please.
I don't have enough badges.
Just
Fine.
roll, bro. Just don't care. I've already got 1 piece.
Alright, cool. Just give 1 to each of them then. Sorted. Okay, cool. Looks like it doesn't look like Finchy grabbed the pack. Am I wrong there?
It's just downloading.
Still downloading.
Okay, cool.
I'm not even maybe a third of the way or less.
If multiple people need it, you should just get it manually.
Yeah, Phil posted it in
With the password.
Discord with the password. I can send you a text file of it if you want.
I mean, we still have it from the
Yeah, I'm gonna
Friday
put up
raid
a
as
2-minute
well.
break.
There's an update today.
You can't have a break if you're downloading Fojis. Outside of that, go to the toilet, splash some water on your face, whatever you gotta do.
Is it the same Foji pack from the Friday raid, Burns? Because I can grab the thing from that.
No, he's changed the password, yeah.
Ah.
He'll put it up
Every
in the
time-
raid channel.
Every time there's
In
an
just a
update,
while.
there's a new password.
Just a while, thank you.
Why seed booth?
Because it doesn't proc siphon.
Yeah, but it's gonna.
Siphon's not a
Yeah, it's
fucking
gonna
issue.
chunk our mana. Like I would just rather not even DPS the ads if that's the case.
Yeah, fair.
Just life tap, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, in all other attempts, I've been rocking like 60 to 70% health most of the time anyway.
True.
You might be able to get away with the
Pause
cheeky
and
Hellstone and then tap
Get heaps of self heals.
as
I
well.
can just raw tap just because of the siphon life healing going up.
Like, yeah, if you time it, like, if you need to refresh
You
your
can
spirit
Divino
buff.
because I have been doing it.
Like, yeah, if I
I've had to because the phase goes so long and we need to maintain our 45-second buff anyway.
I mean, yeah.
You just have to time it right. That's all.
It's just that, like, yeah, if I'm got shitloads of health from my self healing, then
Yeah, if you have 60% health and you don't have like the piercing cold on you, just like
You can time it with your haunt coming back to you as well.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
your
what I've
haunt
been
will heal
doing.
you about
Yeah.
12%. Yeah.
Well, I had loads of self healing from the last attempt anyway, so.
I wouldn't do it with pen cold, but
No,
I mean,
no.
gamer.
That's silly.
If I want to fly close to the sun, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you watch your animation of your haunt coming back to you, you can go quick tap.
Like tap doesn't do like 40% of the HP, and they're staying at 60% pretty much the whole time.
3,419 health.
Yeah. It's like 10% of our health.
Yeah,
It's not like
even.
Tap with
It's
your
not like
brain off
classic
mostly.
tap.
If
Classic tap used to scale with spell power, it'd be like end up being half your HP.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. So we've done the tier. We've downloaded Fojis. I'm gonna do a ready check. If you don't have Fojis yet, that's just let us know. That was the wrong
Mental
check.
lock rocks. Also get your soul stones out as well.
They're all already out.
Mine out?
Nope. Well, yes, maybe.
I'll get mine on Hank.
Candies?
Wait, is mine out?
It says it's on LGs, but the
Oh, no,
add-on
this
I
is-
have always breaks, so it's wrong half the time.
Mine says they're all out.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, mine's on cooldown. Cool.
All right, cool.
Can you do lock rocks, please?
Leafy, how long is yours to go? 48 out of 51. Okay, cool. So it's very close.
Oh no.
I'll do it.
That's fine. No, I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay, cool. Quick, trade me shards, mantle.
That's fine. That's fine.
Trade me shards.
I didn't think that would be the case. All good.
How long have you got left, Rav?
Just past halfway.
Mine's done. Just use the passcode that's on the thing that in.
Yeah, you can literally just get it out of Discord, and it'll take you 30 seconds, not even, to install it.
Yeah, it's way faster than waiting for
Do you want me to cancel this download and try and download it again?
Just go find it in Discord, and then cancel the download after. Once you found it and you know where you're going.
You know you're not actually receiving the mantle.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna do you a favor.
Wish I was.
I know this might not seem like it matters, guys, but like, yeah, it does. It's the reason that people are dying, which is our damage in phase 3 and all sorts of other things. We need another soul stone out as well. Is that because Shadow Mantle has no? Yeah.
No, it's because Davino accidentally put his on Leafy.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's.
I've got 6 minutes on it.
Yeah,
so...
it'll come up. It's fine.
All right, Leafy's done. Finchy's done. Ravi
I sent
and
you my pack Foji in a text file.
password's connected to it.
I sent you the whole string, Ravi, in Discord. I should have done it earlier. Sorry.
You're done. All right, cool. Ready? Check once more.
Fuck, that's a lot of shit on that.
There is a lot of shit in the pack, but it is incredibly helpful on several fights in this instance.
Smart. That's my one gripe about Fogies is you have to do a bit of tuning.
I'm still working on scaling everything down and out of the way.
Yeah.
If people actually read the fucking announcement, there is a standalone you can grab as well if you don't want Fogies, but you need to get at least one of them.
And you also need to read
the announcement.
Yeah.
Reading is hard.
You're right. Without PTR, it was always going to be a bit of a pain, but also reading is quite simple, and watching videos is quite simple, and that would have prevented some of our issues, not all of them. Cool. Pull timer is going up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just.
All right. Archer's got it in. Feel that sphere. Very good. All right, I'm adjusting the boss. All right.
That's really
Very
good.
good.
Cold.
All right, so light cleave on the ads, and then that single targeting the boss. Strike cast. Choose in 3 minutes if you haven't already.
Cold.
Alright, switching to Kaizen's ads, helping a little. Alright, back on the boss. Alright, 5 seconds on submerge. We're down around our target. Pump the boss, pump, pump, pump. I'm moving it out. %, really good job, guys. Moving to the back of the room. Move, move, move. Remember, we're cleaving on these ads. Heal the piercing cold targets. Alright, it's on Leafy. Leafy's going to be kiting it down. Try not to... Yep, very good. Pull your bop.
What, me?
Good job.
Cold.
Scarabs down. Great kiting. That was excellent. Okay. Get ready for the retarget. On Hanko.
Oh no.
Pop, 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 pop. Perfect.
Move away from it, guys.
Alright, move away, move away. Spread out, spread out. It's on Trixia. Emerge in 12 seconds.
Pop myself.
Please, Scarabs.
It's gonna emerge.
Alright, he's emerging. Coming out now. I'm moving him back into position. Alright, cool. We're moving back into position. Now we have those frost patches down, so tanks, you need to account for that. Same with the hunters. Just to confirm healing assignments again for Pierce and Cold in phase 3. We've got Dem doing number 1, we've got Leafy doing number 2 and 3, and Shadow Daz doing 4 and 5. Don't let your targets die, don't overheal them. We'll cleave on these ads a little bit more.
Right side ads need to be pushed.
Yeah, Kaizen's ads need to go down a bit more.
Just keep walking back a little bit more,
60%.
Kaizen. Yeah, perfect.
Alright, burn that burrower. Burn it down.
HP
50%
macro.
on the boss. Use your HP macro now. Ads are in. Cool. Make sure you're healing the correct targets here. Roll your cooldown. Strike.
Send it.
Very nice.
Still got pet loss as well.
Thank you.
Let's go for it.
I can't get these tanks up, dude. I need more healing on Kaizen.
Wilson, help out.
Pet last.
They're good now, good now, good now.
Pet last, pet last.
It's gone good.
I'm using IVF. Big pump on the boss. Big pump.
New ads are out.
Armies.
Send armies now.
I'm down.
I'm down too.
I think we need those armies a bit sooner.
Yeah, we do.
Well, it's
Those
people didn't
ads
put the
aren't
ads into
dying.
them. People didn't switch. That first pack needs to die. It's not just a boss race.
Mm.
I hope you're doing ample damage to the booth.
You know I am.
Do more damage, Booth.
Look, overall, that was our best one yet, I think. We didn't get it quite as low as we have on other ones, but outside of that, everything else was relatively clean. I noticed that people weren't sporadically dying from fucking piercing cold there. I'm happy about that.
Still did
the
lose
first
quite a
four
few
all died.
people.
We
Yeah.
lost a few people, but we didn't lose fucking 8.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It's still losing 4 people in that right at the start is pretty grim.
Well, we've got... Yeah, he was. So we've got Shadow Mantle. Did you use a Hellstone there?
No, I was gonna save it. I mean,
No, you don't save in the last phase with
Why would you
penetrating
save it?
cold. You need to use it because of the swarm. It's what saves you. Why the heals are so low, because you'll have light. You should have the healing stream totem, and you should also have a small heal that Leafy puts out on you. Although Leafy used wild growth there in phase 3. Please don't do that, or don't do that before phase 3 either. That's way too much. On top of that as well, then Solos died. We've got a penetrating cold. 2 ticks, 3 ticks. He wasn't given anything other than a Riptide. And he didn't use a Hellstone. Did you have one? No. Yeah, no Hellstone there either. You need to be using Hellstone. Any defensive abilities you have, I don't know your classes, but any defensive abilities that you have, please be using them there. Endless as well. Endless did use a Hellstone, but there was no direct heal into Endless in the time that he had penetrating cold. Tadmau, looking at you, you had penetrating cold 9 seconds. Did you have Ice Block up?
Nah, but I used Frostward.
Alright, we're using Frostward's good. Did you have a Hellstone?
No, I used it in the previous part.
Okay. So yeah, that was
Can we get a recap
unfortunate.
bot down,
But
please?
outside of Tabmao there, up until when Hanko died, I didn't see anyone on that list that didn't die because they couldn't have done something. So the assigned healers for the penetrating cold targets, and it's hard because I don't know what number that you guys had. Your assigned healers need to be healing you, and on top of that, there needs to be Hellstones and no wild growth in phase 3 or going into phase 3, please. It is huge waste of mana and waste of heals on the boss. All right, time's going. Oh no, sorry, food's going out now.
Both Hanko and Legs died to a melee attack before a tank went down.
No, it says the tanks went down. It's in the same
The tanks aren't dead when Hanko and
No, they were alive.
Who's?
Oh.
Yeah, Pencold 2 died twice. So Leafy, you have to be fucking on top of that. Like, that can't happen.
Was it the threat on the new ads coming in?
Yeah. It was on 2 separate debuffs, so.
Yeah, because so it would have been we've already established that the ads
Is
was
that
one
in
of the main
phase 3?
reasons. Yes, it is in phase 3.
Yeah, that's when Hanko called for extra heals when I rolled.
Yeah, but extra heals with wild growth is not extra heals. It's
No,
extra
I was
AoE
rolling
healing.
life bleed on the tanks because he called for it.
That's all well and good, but your first priority is still that. The difference there is that with Goat Wilson as elemental, he's still able to chuck out enough heals into the tanks to be able to help for that if Hanko's struggling, right? So that means that you should still be focusing on your target because Wilson can switch and will if he has to in that moment. It's fine. So unless Wilson isn't enough, there's no reason you should be switching. Either of you should be switching off your target. Okay, we'll go again. Outside of that, we do need to focus the ads. That was I didn't call that there. I'm sorry about that. We'll go over that after, but food's good, blasts are good, full time's going up.
Tab 8 quickly.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, good job. Get that other sphere down. Good job.
Perfect.
That's fucking real perfect.
God, you guys make me horny.
Baby.
Hanko, can you salve GG, please?
Yeah, bro.
Not too much on those burrows. We don't need that like a ridiculous amount. We just need to make sure the single target's high.
A lot of it's the elementals and me.
Ah, very nice.
Leave.
It's actually all me.
Mads are out in 2. Those will die. It's perfect timing. Don't forget your bombs and your 2 to 3 minute cooldown. Got 4 seconds till I'm moving the boss out. Moving now. Alright, really good. He's under 60% here, guys. Well done. Alright, submerge. Move to the back of the room. Keeping dots up on those burrowers. Puts you on burnades. Pop burnades. Alright, get ready for the next target. It's on Phil.
I can buff myself.
Okay. Oh jeez, be careful, you're in the middle.
Yep, be watching for those that are going and make sure the scarabs aren't hitting people.
Move in.
10 seconds on a merge.
Very good. If you
Just
get
kite it.
just boots, you get it.
Yeah.
Pop yourselves and stand there.
The front.
We go again.
On burn aids, yep. Now we have no frost patches down, so we're in a good spot here. The ads aren't getting slowed. Stacking in your correct positions. Alright, so remember, we're focusing, before the boss hits 30%, we're going to kill these ads, and then we're going to focus the next lot of ads, and then we're going to hard switch. I need to explain that right, but I'll call it.
Right, soon.
Alright, 8% on the boss. Be ready for more cleave in the leeching swarm phase here, guys.
Do your fort macros, your HP macros
Yep,
now?
HP macro.
New ads.
Cool, alright. Get big cleave out on these ads, big cleave out on these ads, and single target, send lust. Alright. Make sure we're healing the correct targets. Wilson, be ready to throw out heals if you need to.
I've got it if I need it again.
Good pump, get these ads down. Alright, hard send into the boss, single target. When the next group of ads come in, Arch, I want you to count to 3 and then send army. Using my cooldowns.
Focus the boss.
Focus the boss, Arch, send army. Alright, burrows are going to be on the army. Big pump on the boss, big pump. Everything you got left. Remember to use your defensives. If you're getting too low, use your defensive. 9%, pump, pump, pump.
Both feminists are dead.
Pump, pump, pump that boss. Booth, keep mind blast. Pump, pump, pump. I've got no cooldowns.
I'm dead.
Drag the ads out of front.
Next down 2%. Pump the boss. Pump the boss.
Oh, that's not bro.
Pump, 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 pump.
Nice.
Yeah, we did it. Yes, well done, guys.
Misery's end. First try.
Yeah. First go.
Wait, where did I die from?
The good thing is, the more people that die, the less it heals the boss, so it's not a bad
True.
I know I did.
Sacrificial lambs.
Good job there, guys. We got it down. Week 1.
All right. So what's the bet burn? What are the regalias?
What are the regalias? I mean...
double conk, sir.
It's one conk, one rank. One rank.
So we're going to Dalaran because the portal's there. Wilson's going to grab the loot. We're going to Anixia after this, so don't take off. We need to go and get those badges for you guys for your tier sets.
Why don't we just port to Theramar straight away?
I want to, but half the cunts are going to Dalaran, so we're going to fucking Dalaran.
Fucking Dalaran.
Fucking Dalaran.
And bang.
Can you guys not swear at fucking Daryl? His feelings are hurt.
Oh, fuck up, Dax.
Oh,
Can I go
tank
back
loot
to,
and tank loot.
Can I go back to group 4 where I belong?
Yeah, we'll adjust the groups in a second. Come put a portal down at the fucking fountain in Daryl
Can you
Land.
settle down, please? Jeanette?
I'm excited, okay? Leave me alone.
Bro, I'm fucking
What
That
did
was
you say?
awesome prog. Everyone
What
should
did
be
you
very
say
proud.
in Oak Chat before that pull?
Said, please, God.
Oh god, she prayed to God.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, I know. I
No,
fucking gave up on my
that is-
belief.
That was not what she said.
Yeah, that is not what she said, but we'll
That
let
is
it.
not what it was
Give her a
said.
pass.
I actually don't remember what I said, so we're just saying.
I do.
Yeah, I do too.
You
Yeah.
already blocked it out. The
Oh yeah,
dopamine hit
you black
has
it out.
already
You
blocked
black it out. Yeah, absolutely.
So well, I'm gonna have to keep a stack of these glyphs, aren't I? What a
Yes,
fucking
you are.
jerk.
If you hit me up after this raid, I'll make sure I mail you like fucking 40. We've got an inscription character, so I'll do whatever you need.
I've already bought like 100 of them. It's all good.
You love to hear it. It's
money
faster to fly to Mudsprocket. Can run across the water with a DK, but I'm not doing that for you guys, so you know.
One more motion, let's go.
Got a hit strength cloak to roll it.
Thanks
Vino,
for
I have
coming.
to admit something.
Thanks for all coming on an off night, guys.
What do you admit?
Yeah, thank
It's
you.
huge.
I have to admit, I polymorphed you.
This doesn't affect you taking the
Actual
272
fucking
cloak, by the way.
I genuinely thought it was gonna put a fucking set of bunny ears on you.
I love it how you all rolled after I said that as well. It's good.
No, I couldn't
You
decide. I won't take it. I won't take it off someone who
Like,
needed it.
the 272 cloaks, yeah, they're just completely different.
Oh, I missed the portal. Tab, you're still here. Pull me.
Being fair, Tab, if we if we had have had a dips explanation there, we might have gotten it down.
I apologise, everyone.
I mean,
But the ADHD makes me explain the first part of the fight and the last part of the fight, and then you guys have to decipher the middle part on your own, you know?
he'd still be fucking explaining it.
But we would have got it 50 a turn.
Bro, leave dips
Burno?
alone.
Burno?
Why are you standing up for dips?
Bro, leave him alone.
I like dips.
Wait, that sword is not pried?
It shoots me up the wall, but I love dips. He's a, character.
Why is this not prior to you, Ben?
No one wanted it.
What do you mean?
Her bitch is a 10-man.
No. My which one?
I wouldn't fucking complain about that.
No, it goes alright, but I want armor pen, so I want the same one the warriors do out of spite.
Oh, it hasn't got any strength either.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's
this is
agility.
probably the hardest raid. In this,
Well,
like,
it's either
I
you
fucking
or
use it as a tanking
you taking
weapon.
it or Finchy, so...
You can give it to Finchy if you want.
I'll take it off Finchy. Don't stress.
Yeah.
Use it as a,
You are.
you could use it as a tanking weapon, Burn. It's fucking fat.
I was just going to take it for survival weapon.
Fat.
Fat.
I can take it for tanking, but I don't typically two-handed tank. Really ever. So
Can we solo heal Oni so LGs can finally get a good pass?
well, what we can do is we can fucking two-heal Oni and then just have someone sitting at the back taking damage. Well, how did they used to do that? And then just fucking heal them non-stop.
Master spell! Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
What do I do if
Oh,
I've
there's
left my neck
PvP in the
in
portal.
the bank?
If you've left your neck in the bank, then it's thoughts and prayers. Get over here.
You don't need it.
Oh, my
Yes, you do.
neck.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, my
Kill this guy.
shoulder's
Kill him. Damn it, GG. You couldn't have helped me create just a little bit of panic for just a minute.
No!
Alright, fuck you then.
Yeah, fuck you too.
No.
Who's going for
What is
10-man
happening?
after this?
Chick fight?
Only if you got involved.
Yes, Ravian, I have to.
Just polymorph him, dude. He'll get involved.
Hanko, you haven't done a 10-man, have you?
10-man what,
I'm
bro?
down for
I am
10 as
happy
well.
to come help in any 10 mans if you guys need after this. I don't have a...
LG's keep saying he feels left
Yeah.
out.
Does he feel left
Leafy,
out?
No,
let's
no,
heal
no.
10-man, Leafy.
LG's got one last night. It's fine. We need a different healer. Unless you want to
Oh,
get him
Leafy,
a...
Leafy, bring Puso.
Put a Warlock Summoning Stone down, please. Let's get ready to go. We're missing two people.
It's already down.
Bro, where's
It's all dark in here. I
Can
can't
we
see.
panic? Can we
Just
panic?
Ben is so excited, dude. It's just
I am so
yelling.
excited. Just fucking...
Relax,
I cannot
don't
take
do
this
it.
tone out of my voice, so you guys are getting that.
I
Like...
can't tell, Ben.
But it's like a
I can't
permanent
No.
state of panic.
It
Like,
is,
It
it's
doesn't even
just-
sound like excitement. It just sounds
He's
like
too busy
everybody
staring at
rage. There's a
regalia.
fire.
That's pretty much all it is, eh? It's the regalia.
What
is panic but a bad excitement?
Main
Wait a
spec,
minute,
well, Phil needs the ring, and I need the ring.
Alright, I'm leaving.
But we also need badges. We also need badges for the raid, so you're not leaving, you're staying, because you're a team player, right, Hanko?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
He's by my idol.
Stop cooking it.
We get like some Moloch rocks, like I'm scared for this try.
Oh my god, who is doing this? I actually hate you.
Oh my fucking god.
I'll pay that to Vinny.
Alright, move up.
Fine, I'll put them down then.
Who did
We're
that?
actually here for the achievers.
Park Mantle, hello?
Yeah, wait, can we do an achievement while we're here?
You can. We'll do 3 player.
I don't want to lose my hardcore run here, guys.
Yeah, stack up, guys, stack up.
Oh, do they do the fire AoE?
I have no fucking idea. I don't really care either way because
they do,
I
but
had
it's
a D-stack.
significant.
I did no research on
It used
Oni.
to clap in Classic.
Yeah.
Away.
Exactly the same, except there's ads.
How many badges
Wait,
do we
they
get?
changed? Did they change
I
on?
think it's 5 from here. They,
Oh,
the only difference I've seen is that the fucking when the eggs break, you've got a person that comes in and breaks.
Guys, I wouldn't have done that. I only put a very small MD into field.
So let it go.
Okay, it's alright. We're stacking up 2. Just leave them down here. They're both on fill.
Move it up, I wanna clean it down.
Oh,
Hey, you guys.
look at them all die.
Couldn't happen to better bloke.
Being a prick,
Why are you guys
Hanko can
dead?
stay back in res, and everyone else can be filled.
Mate,
bother
you're
me,
the one
mate.
that goes and attacks an MD target. That's your own fault.
Sir?
Just a
Need to calm down.
Any threat in the chat, Phil?
Nah.
Do I need to pull that
I
guy?
don't know, but I would be to I would do it.
I'm
to
pulling,
be safe.
boss.
Burn, bro.
Whoa! We never pulled this one.
Phil, you said
Being fair, we don't actually have any, typical.
Oh my god, I
Oni
haven't had that
stouts
one
here
for a while.
because we've never done Oni as a guild.
I bought the floor. It could have T-boos.
True.
Fuck you and your T-boos.
I paid 200 gold for the floor. I want my TV chance.
Yeah, they sell it at the beginning of each raid. That was funny. How many people pay
First
thousands
bag?
for that thing?
I used to love buying at the beginning of the raid because they're not I can engage the whole time. You know?
Mystery bag.
Anything could drop, right?
I'm just gonna give the
Yeah.
bag straight to Dax just out of, for old time's sake.
He has enough back.
Who's healing this?
Just out of the for old time's sake.
Just LGs.
You guys
We'll try
can
the bag.
all stay heals. I don't really give a fuck. Dem, you can go enhance. Daz, Leafy, and Henko, you guys can heal, and it should be fine.
Why aren't you explaining what this boss does?
Can we pull
Because
this?
if you don't know by now, you deserve dead.
Explanation.
There's a been
I want. Shut up. We need to get Dax up.
Is there a visual note?
I gave him a res.
I'll send out.
Tell me.
I can give Cows assist, and he can send the visual note for it.
Look, there's two parts of this fight you're gonna fuck up. One, you're gonna get cleaved and die, and everyone's gonna laugh at you. Or two, you're gonna get knocked into the whelp fucking cave, and Burn's gonna yell at you. Choose.
Man's gonna yell either way, bro.
I go where I
Okay, I'm a little bit excited. I'm not giving you assist. It was all talk. There, Cows.
If we wipe on this fight, we should cheat.
Davina
We don't
will die
deserve it, yeah.
by pulling threat on all the fucking whelps.
All right.
Dude, we used to kill Vash and lot and wipe to Mag Therodon, bro. What do you mean? This is who we are.
Yeah, I did. That's the reason that we got it down, Cellmakers, because I did a line of coke and then we just
Bust out
fucking.
the big one.
Yeah, that
You
was
have to,
it.
like run down the side and all that.
Dude,
shit.
we wipe on Ignis and then one-shot Iron
Thanks,
Council and
Ruth.
Agalon.
You ruining piece of shit.
You're such a piece of shit.
Ruth, I hope like
Oh, you
You got
think this is hilarious.
He does a
bro.
actual.
hope bad stuff happens to you in the future, Ruth.
So do I.
You're an absolute piece of shit. Send lust. Or can you
So
not
I'm
hold the
taking now.
fucking boss, please?
Wilson?
I didn't.
I just got cleaved because Claw me daddy.
Or pulled threat.
We got whelps, many whelps.
I'm gonna go grab them.
Any MDs? Can I get a hand to self, please?
MD the ads into
I
Burnades,
already
please.
have self you Fabians now got threat.
Imagine
suck.
a run.
Alright, that is enough comms. Seriously, I don't want to wipe this. It's fucking stupid. Do the fucking mechanics. Don't pull threat. It's not difficult.
Yeah, Davina.
Shut up, Booth.
2k kill, 2k overkill wing buff at full. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Alright, boss is phasing. Range,
Yep.
stay on the boss. Help
Where are
cleave
you,
the
Liz?
ads. Or can you call what area is safe, please?
Anywhere not in the middle, because the fucking path of it's so narrow. Where did you get launched to, Wills?
Are you blind?
Oh, up there.
Mordex!
Oh, can we
Alright,
pull
wait, guys, AoE the ads down. Get him down. AoE the ads down. Big damage.
Oh, fuck, there's so many.
Well, range
Because
to stay
people
on the
keep
boss.
pulling extra shit.
It's not going to stay on. He's not going to come down unless you range DPS the boss. So
Yeah, range gonna have to DPS the boss, but I did want people to switch, so.
Guardians.
New Earth spawning.
Fuck me dead. 4, what side safe?
Top.
I mean, every side.
Top is safe.
Dude, you're
Don't be in the middle.
nasally.
He always goes diagonal or left to right. Like,
Bottom
Right,
right,
Phil,
Sick as fuck.
Phil, bring this up here, please. Whoever's got it, so I can hear my own voice when you open your mic. I hate you.
Okay, top right, top left, so. Oh, actually, is that just top right?
What are we doing up here,
Fine.
guys?
run away from the
Yeah,
ad.
move away, move away.
Hiding.
Why can't I get up here?
Do whatever damage you can to the boss. I can't remember if melee jump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
melee
go
you can jump, you can hit it. Boss is down.
Get up, Art.
Fear.
Oh, watch that tail! Watch that tail!
Don't get yeeted. Get a fear ward on Phil, please. Booth or Daz.
There you go, I'm gonna taunt onto you.
Pet last.
Only used field.
A wand on who?
Don't ask too many questions.
Did you more damage, eh?
What was Sig's like raid leading this?
Holy fuck!
A lot like burn.
Whoa.
Why does anybody care?
You know the reason why, GG. They love chaos.
Why do you know him?
I am.
Now, let's not ruin a perfectly good night.
Holy shit, we killed him, guys. Good job.
Hey, fuck you, okay? I was excited. You can eat a dick.
Oh, Netherwind Crown. I need that for my tier set.
Actually, not bad.
Do you actually? Too bad. Congratulations.
Oh,
Good job on the
dude, the
prog tonight,
Judgment
guys.
Wood.
Keen to see you all tomorrow for more ToGC.
The Judgment Wood.
The Judgment Wood, bro.
Who's down for Deadman?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bring
Right,
Cat in.
Dax, where's the big roll, Dax? Roll that 100 Dax. You know you will.
Could you
Come
set
on.
him the expectation far too fucking high?
Come on,
Oh
do
my
it,
God,
dude. You know you will.
My rolls
Oh,
are
you
too
suck.
Oh my god.
Respect the 69. Oh, soul loss? Fuck you, dude.
Almost with a 2.80.
You sell mech? No, not quite.
I'm trading.
Oh, the bag. Fuck, I didn't even roll for it. Whoops.
Soul loss, you piece of shit.
Stem sham.
Fuck, look at that.
Selmec
I would have
with
won
an
it.
87.
So I rolled 88.
Soul loss with an
Oh,
88, though.
God.
Oh,
Solos,
of
come
course,
trade me,
that
where are
is.
you?
That's why I was abusing him. It's not just for fun.
I forgot how to do numbers for a moment.
Can
They are hard.
Oh, sick card.
Who's starting this 10